TikTok star fucking Bronze show here.
Yeah.
Wrist party.
All right.
We have known public nuisance Drake Dragsaw.
known.
Yeah.
All
Didn't you
right.
get arrested for public indecency one time?
No. Why would you say that?
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, we're live.
Hello.
You can't admit to that.
You didn't even do the countdown.
No, I gotta put a disclaimer. Any admissions of this is not an admission of guilt or incompetence.
No.
My name is
not
Joseph
incompetent.
Alexander Simpson. Does anyone know Joseph's
to-
address? Can we dox this guy?
To all,
name
all,
is
to
Joseph
all law
Huntwell
enforcement
White.
individuals, this is not an admission of guilt.
My
It
name
may be
is
an admission of
Joseph
incompetence.
Wait, what's
Wait,
Joe
I
Holly's
quickly
full
gotta
name?
type up the statement. What do I say? None of the statements made in this stream are meant
My
to
own.
not be funny.
Oh,
Any,
I forgive
any
you.
comparisons to people, fictional or otherwise, are coincidental.
I forgot if you look up Joe Hawley, I come up. That scared me.
Use
Yeah.
If we say
as
anything
directed.
incompetent, we will not admit it.
Yes. I just said none of the statements in the stream are meant to be not funny. Use as directed.
I think YouTube
Use
live streams
as
on it is
directed.
one point.
Yes.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Gotta
Viewer
resize.
discretion.
Viewer discretion is advised. It seems
Viewer
today
discretion.
That all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV. Where are those good old-fashioned values in which we used to rely? Luckily, there's the Degeneracy live.
Yeah. Lucky there's a stream that positively means that everything you watch will be
May keep cry.
is a degeneracy
Degeneracy live.
Woo!
Welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Welcome.
Had to start the first show of the new season.
New
All
season,
right.
season 2.
Yes.
Happy New Year.
Technically not like
Happy
fully
New Year.
because
None
first
of the
episode wasn't
statements
much,
made
but
in this episode.
Yeah. Well, this is the 1 year anniversary of the show. I'm dressed up all nice and spiffy for it. Bronze
this
has
is my fancy attire.
Bronze has his cool glasses on.
This is my formal glasses.
I'm wearing a suit
He's-
and tie. You just can't see
You
it.
got a bow tie.
Bronze
got
is
a bow-
trying his
Yeah, you got a bow
best
tie.
to look like fucking Scott the Waz. So.
Oh wow,
Pilgrim.
I haven't heard that one.
TrollPilgrim.
Joe Bigham?
TrollPilgrim,
Yeah.
you gotta turn your mic up, buddy.
Hold on. Is this better?
Fucking calling her buddy? Goddamn. Fuck's your problem?
You have to be.
Bucko.
TrollPilgrim.
I'm a waste person getting mad. Newsflash, buddy.
Listen, friendo.
But yeah, that's the holiday today.
Yeah.
The 1 year anniversary. This will live in forever as Degeneracy Live Day. And also the
Yes.
day that Ukraine got invaded by Russia in 2022. But, I mean,
That's not as important,
let's
though.
Both
prioritize.
equally tragic.
Immediately
There's
we
another
lost a
holiday
viewer
today.
When I said that.
There
It's
is
Bart
another
Simpson's
holiday
birthday.
today. It might be a Friday, but we know in our heart of hearts it is Xanderbrand Monday.
Yeah!
It is.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And you know what? We were talking about this off stream, but it's sort of serendipitous that our first episode was us reacting to Xander, and then we swore to never do it again. And now the pact has been sealed. The beast has been unleashed.
Season 2, we're open to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Including doing
Drake,
the
will you
same
finally
thing we
get
did
naked?
Episode 1. You're playing our own. Stop it! Sorry, my partner is in the room currently watching us, judging us, taking notes.
She's in the cuck chair.
They are in the cuck chair.
Speaking of judging,
Okay, hang on, I gotta get my.
Bronze recently went to court, and the judge declared him guilty on all charges. This is his last stream. He's actually being put
Before he gets
on death
indicted.
row.
Yep.
this is actually a green screen. I'm streaming to you from the death row chair.
I'm glad they have a green screen in the death row.
Of course. It's the special influencer chair.
At the end of the stream, they're gonna flip the switch and electrocute him.
The finale's gonna be electric, guys.
Ooh. Oh, man. Anyways, if you guys have read the title, then you are... Or if you, know who any of us are, I guess, then you probably know where the stream is heading.
To hell.
The degeneracy.
Yes, one specific degenerate in particular that we're now allowed to talk about on stream.
Yes, we've agreed. So, what's happened since
What the fuck is going on?
since last time? We covered a bit of 52 Weeks. 52 Weeks is a series that, by the way, will end in 16 days, and he only has to make up 14 episodes to make it to the 1-year release date. So, of course, we'll be covering that.
That's 14 episodes in a day, and then he's got
2
14
days
episodes
to spare.
Yeah, he's got 2 days to spare. He's got 2-day vacation. He could go like
Like the
Miami.
366th day.
He's motivated. He could do it.
He did start another time-based series. It's just the length of a year, called 365 Days.
These guys gotta stop fucking doing time-based series. You never can get them right.
In 2024, a leap year, he did it so impetuously that it did not occur to him that it was a leap year.
You find that funny, TrollPilgrim?
No.
Why are you over the...
I hate
We have
comedy.
the most recent guest ever on this. This is a very deep lore-based episode. This is one the fans have been waiting for. The views are skyrocketing right now.
I'm sure TrollPilgrim cares very deeply about Joseph Alexander Simpson.
Who doesn't? He's
that
a
guy
famous
fucked my
media
wife.
CEO, man.
he hasn't been
Yeah.
fucking anybody.
Have you
media
seen
mogul.
his covers? We're not going to talk about those today. We're going to keep this mainly.
We're getting off track.
Okay.
We got a
So
lot of ground to cover.
yeah.
Where to start?
I'm just trying to think because we have the first video pulled up, and I'm trying to remember what caused this. I did something that made. I remember. Okay. So Xander was doing a live stream called "Cleaning My Room and Eating Lunch." That was the stream, right?
Yes.
Riveting.
So I send in the chat something to the effect of, "I'm glad you're keeping up the high quality content, loser." And then he
Burn. Whoa.
actually
I'd kill myself.
Go easy on him, man.
speaks 1,000 words. Let's just pull that up. I didn't have that pulled
Damn.
up because I didn't know how to introduce this because I forgot the context to it. I had to think of it.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to think long and hard about it.
What and what?
Yeah, long and hard. Thanks for identifying the joke, Drake.
I mean,
I'm real proud of you.
What and what?
I mean, you just naturally think about him like all the time because he's.
Are you think about him
He's
while
so
you're long and hard?
fascinating.
He's in your head rent free, you know.
Of course.
I thought
yeah.
it was that he's so fat, and I was
I
like,
like
dude,
that
you can't
I
be saying
only
this shit.
interact with him genuinely. I mean, I talk about him a lot because he is fascinating and I keep up with him, but I only talk to him or around him like once every like 10 days or so. This is the most I have in a while. So let me pull
I
up
understand you're his antagonist.
the Ant Gowanist, of course. But okay,
Ant Gowan.
Oh yeah,
So-
of course.
One of three.
I hope my chat comes up on the on screen here.
Isn't it amazing? I've actually de-aged from the first stream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
here it
would-
is. Okay, so watch the chat and his reaction here. Glad you see you're continuing to produce high quality content. Be sure to add this to your do the work wall. Do we know what the do the work wall is?
No.
So
No.
I think it's a Cody Rhodes thing. Am I right
Oh, yeah,
on this,
it
SRV?
is.
He has
You
a
are right.
wall showing that all his progress he's made to do the work to get to where he is now. And it has nothing on it, first of all. But secondly, his whole motto for content creation is doing as little as possible. Eating lunch and cleaning my room? What the fuck is that? But
But he has a
Yeah,
mask on.
Yeah. And if you guys
and he's got shitty dubstep in the background.
And if you guys, just to clarify, if you guys think that we're just harping on him because he's just doing like a basic hangout stream, no, most of the stream is also, like half of it is also a reaction stream where he just does nothing.
he's not even looking at the fucking camera. He's just literally eating and drinking.
We should make soy jacks out of this fucking guy.
Oh, it's Mountain Dew. Classic Mountain Dew is back. That's his drink.
Hell yeah.
But check out his
Sponsored by
reaction
Mountain
here.
Dew.
This is how competent he is. No, wait for it. He didn't unmute the mic! It's just dubstep. It sucks so much. It's so
He's doing his
real.
best villain monologue, and we can't hear any of it.
This is the greatest dialogue he's ever written.
He's so real. There's no way none of this is
Go
satire.
back. Play that shit again.
He's
I need to
just
see it a second time.
Morshu beatboxing.
Can someone lip read this?
Please let
I'm
me come
gonna
on
fuck
Degeneracy
you.
Live immediately.
You can't.
I live for the first. I'm gonna fuck you.
He's so dumb. He's so real. Is that satire, Xander? Was that satire of you?
He's satirizing silence.
Yeah, he's satirizing the idea of a bad live stream.
Doesn't this guy have a driver's license? What
Oh, he
the
does.
fuck? Oh yeah, how the fuck are we letting this guy on the road? This guy's a menace.
1 minute.
I think
Okay.
every driver should be like this.
It took me a minute to figure out what was going on. Okay. So this is where we're starting here.
Yes.
So
this
this
is the
next thing-
inciting incident.
This is all that triggered this next thing we're about to watch. Glad to see you're continuing to produce high quality content. Be sure to add this to your do the work lol, loser. And then
Which
it's
I feel
me.
like I should also clarify, put on the record that I do not condone any of what Drake Draxaw has said.
I should put on the record that I
it's
do.
not high quality
should.
content.
I should put it on the record and clarify that I do condone what he says, and you should be meaner than what Drake Dragsaw said.
I don't, because this guy's so awesome. He was speaking to us in dubstep. Takes a lot of
Yeah.
That's actually him talking now. He's not playing any music.
Yeah.
How could you call him a loser? He can make dubstep with his mouth.
Yeah, takes a lot of skill. He's a
There
really
is a
skilled
cover
man.
he did
He
where
is
like
spitting.
there is a cover he did where like he moves his mouth in like in time with the background beat, and it actually is really funny. We'll pull that up when we're done with this. But so this is all that happened, right? And he decides
Yes.
to make
Called him a loser in his stream chat, and then it leads to this.
locked in and focused. Keep an eye on that runtime, by the way. 7 minutes and 8 seconds.
This one should be action-packed then.
He got locked in syndrome.
Will this have like a Marvel movie budget?
The
He's
fuck
ripping.
is he doing?
He doesn't know how to do bloods. Got he!
Oh, he got us. Damn.
He's always wearing
fuck.
that same fucking marching band. Oh, tummy!
Uh-oh. You know he means business when he has the Xander brand shirt out.
When he wears his own merch in his house.
This guy right here would be so proud of me. This guy right here.
He's winking at the camera. This guy on the
This man that I have on my
World's
shirt,
about
who
to
is me,
see something.
sees.
The guy from Guess Who?
Dude.
This is
Dude.
Jimmy back to the
Why is his
He's
head
doing
on a
what?
plate?
I got hungry, sorry.
Well, what's the deal?
Oh, I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now.
white.
You could probably get like a decent meal out of Xander too. You get into a plane crash.
Yeah, but
The
it's
only people
all
that
like
survive-
yeah, but like he's no protein. It's all just mac and cheese and like burnt to a crisp chicken breasts.
Yeah. There's
think
gotta be
it's-
some protein in that.
Do you think he arranges the mac and cheese to look like his face?
Without a doubt.
I would.
I didn't get to
Can
see
a fella not be honest these days?
I didn't get to see what he was eating for lunch. Actually, I do kind of want to pull back and see. Are we gonna take bets? Is it mac and cheese again?
I'm gonna say grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese? That's a good one.
Made by Gordon Ramsay?
Well, ooh, you should make it in your fireplace, Siri.
I can't! My mom said I can't go in there!
She
Wait,
banned you
too
from the
dangerous
bathroom
for young
fireplace.
boys.
Yeah, you guys weren't there. It was just Drake and Bronze. This was before the stream.
Drake and Josh.
I went to go take a picture of the fireplace for the stream today, and then I'm like going over, and she's like, "Don't go in there." And I say, "Why? I gotta go to the bathroom." "Don't go in that one. Go in the other one."
Also
Why?
odd that it
We
was.
get to see some of his like witty talent here too, while we wait to see what he's eating for lunch.
That's what it looks like when you
smile
I mean,
at the camera
it
in the
was
bottom right
also
corner.
odd that it
as
was
far as the corner as
a
you
week
possibly
of
can.
announcements, right?
Yeah.
Is that
He's
just
watching
based
a
on
Now, of course, we
podcast,
watched
too.
this reaction
Did you
to
talk to Tom
Xander's
Scott?
personality.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
always accuses me of being a hypocrite. He probably even is now currently going to say that we're being hypocritical for reacting to him. But we're like talking.
Yeah, we have a narrative that we're trying to build through the content.
That's-
we were
Yeah,
at.
you and I
Were you like,
coordinated. We're like,
"Hey,
let's
Tom,
start.
By the way, what's his obsession with game theory? He watches everything. to
I
do
mean,
with game
who
theory.
wouldn't be obsessed with game theory?
Oh,
Well, yeah.
we get a little something. Oh, that's Tom Scott there. What is it?
So he's
Shit. I
so
didn't get a good
he's
shot.
1-for-1 on YouTuber taste.
Literally, we had a
So it's a
conversation.
bowl of
Tears.
something.
Yeah.
That's probably
Game
not
theory's
good.
not that
It could
bad.
be- oh, he's hiding it. He doesn't want to. He didn't want me to call him out again for eating low quality Kraft mac and cheese.
Oh, he's that.
Big-
Oh, that's ramen probably.
Big
What's
bowl
in the
of
bowl,
slop.
Xander? Cereal, oatmeal?
Can we get Xander on the stream?
I would prefer not to.
Just so we can tell us what he's
If we
eating. He
do-
starts babbling about something else, ban him.
If we do, it'll be after
Oh,
we've
shit.
covered all of his
Oh
crimes.
shit! We get a shot of it.
Just in
Yeah.
order to continue the cadence. Yeah.
It's ramen.
I was right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Another
So actually,
poverty food.
so actually a downgrade from mac and cheese.
It is a downgrade. That's a lot of sodium is taking in ramen with a Mountain Dew. My God.
I mean,
heavens.
I can in no way judge.
Okay, but like
My diet the
okay.
entirety of today was mostly
you might
cheese.
have a reason to judge here watching the shot here.
God damn!
All right.
Me. This guy right here.
This
guy
guy.
right here.
The world
This fucking
sees
guy.
Something.
He has some beautiful
I
like,
never-
rosacea
Now I'm
on his
imagining-
face.
I'm imagining him wearing a shirt that says "Who is Xander?" and with two thumbs going, "This guy."
Prepare for the storm. It's coming.
I'm gonna say, oh,
Journey back
It's
to the
what?
White Room has prepared me.
The White World.
I went through
Yeah,
my.
it's a white world now.
He's the leader of the White World?
It will be once we're done.
the
No, God,
Grand
no.
Wizard, if you will.
He would not win the nomination for leader of the white world. He is not a shining example. Even though he is like Aryan race, blonde hair, blue eyed, he not. They would not
Yeah.
take him.
Started looking like one of the guys from remember when he's growing out his facial hair and actually didn't look that bad? He started looking like one of the guys from Mythbusters.
He needs to grow back your hair out, grow your beard out. It looked good,
Yeah.
Xander.
It was a good. I liked it. I'll say it.
Yeah.
I liked the look. If you put a hat on, you'd look pretty good. Maybe I
Put a
could get
bag
behind
on.
watching one of your
he
fucking
just
boring ass
insists on having
streams.
short hair because he's so lazy. He can't keep up with long hair. I guess.
Past my mistakes.
So we've
my
had fun here,
fears.
but I just want to make sure that you all like pay attention to how he's delivering this Joko speech he's about to say.
people think
That's
do.
a first.
that I am
You
the
could tell
problem.
he's trying to have like his Heath Ledger moment where he has this amazing performance.
Yeah.
It's still unclear
The
if
world
he
thinks they
scripts
can just
these
toss
videos.
I don't think he's very bad with memorizing lines. He does no.
Well,
he, like,
yeah.
There was
Even
another
then,
previous
he-
episode where he did script something,
Yeah.
and then
Will,
he was working with another
Will-
person, and that other person got frustrated that he didn't memorize any of the lines that he wrote for her in that
yeah,
scene.
we'll get to something later, but there is something that he makes that is confirmably prepared ahead of time and scripted. And then in that you can see how well he is at reading a script.
Oh yes. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to when he tries to pronounce megalomaniacal. He sounds like the
Megalomaniacal.
Hamburglar talking. Rob.
Like Undertale.
around. I'm now here to tell everybody else around.
To toss everyone else around.
What was this?
The world
You have something
better
in his
be
eye?
prepared.
Yeah, on the shirt he does. That's why he's
Ah.
closing his eyes. He doesn't want to see this.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You think he's
The
not
storm.
doing shit?
That's coming.
He's sitting in his box corner.
Something.
Well, that's his
They
time
better be
machine from
prepared for the
Calvin and
storm that's
Hobbes.
coming. This journey back to the White Room has
Doing what?
prepared me.
Dude, he cannot be fucking saying this
I went
phrase
through
over and
my
over.
past, my mistakes,
I
my
accidentally rewinded it.
fears.
He does keep saying it though. It's like, did he not
People
think
think-
about this beforehand? About the phrasing?
That
I think he
Ah,
did and did
that's
this
the
deliberately, and I don't know. I don't think he thought beyond uploading this. Other than I'm just
People-
gonna say this
well-
is part of the plot, but we'll see what we're talking about here. Let's play it out.
I'm not sure about that
the
because
world thinks
people
they can
think
just toss me around.
Because we can.
I'm now here to tell everybody else.
Toss everyone
Around.
else around.
The world better be prepared
I'm
for the
moved.
storm.
Like I'm actually
It's
moved
coming.
by this performance.
It's so true.
I'm moved too, uncomfortably out of my seat.
Fiery.
So
And everyone's
emotional.
gonna wonder where it came from.
Where what from?
What, bro?
To look back into the past like
Do you
that.
guys believe he said this?
Play the shitty games that suck ass.
God, you
Look
beat me
back.
to it.
The way I was teased and made fun of because I was trying to.
I think I'd rather have a buffalo take a diarrhea dump in my ear.
All right, I've actually started listening to what he said. He was teased and made fun
Yeah.
of because he was trying to create. No, Xander. We
Started making fun of you because you tried to delete Drake's
because you
channel.
tried to destroy my channel. You tried to. Listen, it's easier to break things than to make things, and that's exactly what you were doing. You were trying to garner attention because no one watches your shitty content, even ironically. Yet, like, so,
I will say this. I've sort of always had like the mindset that like there are certain things we do with Xander that are sort of undeserved. Like I don't really like making fun of his appearance and stuff, and honestly the stuff unrelated to like his beef with you I don't care about at all. So like because I will say I've been that kid who has no idea what he's doing and thinks he's making the greatest shit imaginable when in reality he's absolutely not. But the difference between me as a
graduated
child
middle
and
school.
yeah, but the difference between me as a child and Xander as a grown man right now is that he never grew out of that, and also he thinks that he's good enough to try and delete people's YouTube channels. So
I mean, he like obfuscates it all in like this fake professionalism. A legal team that did it without your permission. YouTube filed an illegal copyright strike just without his permission.
yeah,
Like,
Like, yeah, if he wasn't like actively antagonizing people, I could almost say like, oh, this is just harmless. But he's
Yeah, this is
like
just-
going
this is
out
ju-
of his way to.
to commit harm, to do bad things to people. Like,
yeah.
and we touch on this later with like the tweet I made. He goes and I'll just mention it when I no, I'll just mention it here. So like in the tweet I made, I said that I am grateful that you are so incompetent you will never go to the level of like power where you'll actually be able to harm someone as you have in the
Yes.
past. And he goes, "Oh,
If
apparently I've harmed people." And like, well, yes, you tried to prevent that
Yes.
Logan Allred from using his legal name. You deleted my videos multiple times now. You knew beforehand you were going to do this again. So, like, yes. I guess he thinks because he hasn't, like, hurt someone physically, he can't sympathize with how that is bad. Because even now, he's
Yeah.
not admitted any fault for any of these things.
Well, we'll get to, well, there's a reason why he can't admit fault that
course.
we'll get to, but
He's completely without remorse for any of this.
yeah.
Trying to express myself. And you don't even have to look so far in the past. You can look a few days.
He
in the past.
gestures so wildly here. Like, was his acting director a wacky, waving, inflatable arm flailing tube man?
Why is his thumb so orange?
Cheetos. You just finished
From
the
making mac and
polished off leather
cheese!
cheese.
It's from making mac and cheese!
Well, it's more
started with his
cinematic
thumb.
this way.
See the reception to everything that I'm now doing.
He looks like he's freestyling right now.
It's my
You guys-
reflection. Is
you guys
Drake
should
a
do-
reflection of me if I was good at making content? Doing fucking slam poetry.
Yeah, you guys should do a rap battle. I feel like that'll settle things.
I would kill
Oh my
him.
god.
You guys should
I would
duel
kill
with
him
guns.
at
You would
anything.
what?
Okay, I need to specify. I mean that figuratively. I would figuratively kill him at any
Stop
competition.
saying it like that. Then.
You should literally kill him. You guys should duel.
I should not do that because I would not do that.
Is
'cause
New
he's a
is New
human
York
being
a
that's
is
entitled
New
to
York
live
a
life.
is New York a dueling consent state?
I think it should.
North
be.
Carolina.
They need to
definitely
bring
is.
dueling back. Like, seriously. That shit, it's so lame that they got rid of it. I think that two consenting adults should be able to fucking murder each other.
Whatever you do behind closed doors is your business. That's what I always
Yeah,
say.
that's what I'm saying!
Yeah, who are we to say, you know?
Or in an open field, 10 steps apart.
You looked at me.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Just looking in my house.
I may be a loser.
He's broken in.
Wow, self-awareness. But he may be. He might need.
I may be a loser.
Maybe.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe the
Imagine.
world that I
Oh,
live in
that is
spends
that
Is
was
this part
absolutely on his
scripted?
mind when
hated
you
for
made this.
myself. But it's the world that's
Is
pushed
this part
me
like a
over.
real epiphany? Or is he like...
No.
And like I said, I'm coming.
He's what?
What? Calm down!
Can't not.
You know how I said how long till he makes it OnlyFans? I think it's gonna be pretty damn soon.
Oh,
You know,
he's so desperate for money.
Initially, I was like, "Damn, this is such a low bit. Why would we ever keep doing this bit?" But you know what?
He
I'm
said
going
it
to
like
appreciate
he's
it.
saying, "I'm coming." Like,
Yeah.
He's close, dude.
Rest of the world. So I can push them back. So I can teach them a lesson.
ooh. For going to a movie theater like without me, you think you could just do that? See how that goes at the Graham Cinema, at the Burlington
Yeah, but-
Cinema. I'll
It's
show
pretty
you
cool.
all.
Don't come to school tomorrow.
Whoa!
You may have won the
This
battle, but I won the game of
meditation
life.
brought a whole new me to light. This guy,
This
right
guy.
here.
This guy have a shirt up.
Oh, okay.
light.
You
like
don't
that-
have glasses anymore. You're new.
Ah,
I like that the cheap printing is already starting to chip away. You can see on the side of the head there. These shirts are not old,
This guy
but I guess he
Right
wears them so
here.
frequently that he just
would be so grateful for what I'm doing.
grateful.
He's beating it. He's close!
World,
He's in there.
Everyone else is living in it, including
It's my world
this
and you're all living in
antagonist.
it. Look at that. Hang on,
the
I'm sorry.
antagonist.
We're about to break your rule here, but just
Inc-
what is this teeth thing? Does he have teeth on top of teeth up here? Does he have a cornflake stuck up there or whatever?
Fuck, send me it so I can, like, zoom in, because I do kind of know.
see, he's a
You
tooth
know
expert.
teeth?
Kinda.
Me
It
too.
looks like
I
he has
have,
like layered cornflakes, like his
I've got those.
like his
Yeah, I have this in my mouth.
like his.
Well, I do know, I've spent a decent bit of time at the dentist. My teeth are kind of fucked up. Not too bad.
Trust me, I know teeth.
I eat, like, 4 sweets a year, and then I get, like,
his
17
teeth
cavities.
look like
so.
sedimentary rocks.
Oh!
I sent the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I
Dude,
sent
Siri
you
loves
a video
Russia.
you weren't supposed
What
to
was
watch,
that?
but I guess
Dude, he fucking cooked him. That's why I made that sound, dude.
Number one rock fan in this VC.
Shut up, Troll Pilgrim.
that's an
I love
educated
those.
roast right there. I sent you the photo so you can analyze.
including
Okay.
Look at all that saliva. It's like building up and around and sticking
this
everywhere.
Like a-
antagonist.
Like a fucking
Okay.
mouth or some shit.
So, yes, it appears that he does have 2 rows of teeth in certain spots.
I'll see you very
Well, the
soon,
saliva,
buddy, 'cause my
he's
52
being very
weeks
passionate in
are
this
ticking.
speech. That's
Why
probably
can't we
where that's
see his
coming from.
eyes? This camera angle is terrible.
you need to make sure the boxes weren't shut.
He needed he needed it in widescreen, like in ultra wide, to make sure that it's cinematic or whatever. 'Cause it's a short film after all. It's a series of short films.
Okay,
that's
so
a
I
first-
posted the photo with a circle around it.
Did you post
They're
it
mo-
on r/dentist?
No, I put it in general.
Those are- those
that
are
is
back
actually
teeth.
yes, that is another tooth. That is most likely his baby tooth in the back, or
Yeah, when you zoom in, there's like very obvious gaps.
or his teeth are like extremely fucked up. Also, on the left, there might be another tooth, or his teeth might be fucked up
It's
in
just
really weird
bad.
locations.
I don't know. I've never had braces.
mean-
I've had pretty decent teeth. They're just yellow. But
Open
my
the
teeth-
image up and
my teeth
on
kind of look at
the
that, so I
stream
can't
that
really
people can
judge
see
too
it.
much.
oh well. Bronze.
You
It's
can-
like,
you
Siri-
here's the thing, Bronze, is that we wouldn't be mentioning about this about him if he didn't suck. That's the
If
difference.
he didn't make a fucking
Thing is-
target out of himself.
The thing is that I know that my face is not the kind that I would put
You would
on
subject
a t-shirt,
people to. Without
even if it pains them.
it's like, I don't know. I can't say.
Do you
what
think
I'm-
he's worn that shirt in public?
Yes,
I would.
I hope so. That'd be a
I
good
can
troll.
I can imagine he's
Pilgrim!
wearing this shirt. That's just a diagram of his house out.
Didn't he dox himself in one of the 52 Weeks episodes?
One of them.
He's doxed himself on all of them. Every single one has like his full outside of his house and street address. Like,
But I'm gonna find you.
ooh, he's talking. I should.
Dude, he's gonna
talking to.
Dude, he's gonna find you. He's gonna fucking come on you, dude. The way he's fucking
he is talking to
I'm
me
coming.
here.
He's talking to a fictionalized version of you.
Yes, that I did
Aw.
not consent or like have any sort of agreement to at all, like for this, which I guess he doesn't need, you know. But like, how am I supposed to interpret this as? Oh, he's talking to a fictional me. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Especially when he doesn't like
Searching.
warn you ahead of time.
Yeah.
He just sort of uploads it.
My soul. I started searching my brain, just racking.
Wrecking up
From the
Phil.
moment I
searching
woke up
my
to
brain.
Meditation. It's like the White Room gave me
The white
something
room.
new to play with, some new information.
Some
Has
new
it-
information.
Has his voice gotten worse? I feel like he's not as good at R's anymore.
He's
Now, see, that is cinematic. He's changing and becoming the new him.
he's turning into me.
Oh boy, he needs to make his own. Well, he does have his own TikTok. He needs to post his own funny TikToks where 14-year-old girls will say that like you're so confident for how ugly you are.
Yeah.
Well, what was
wow,
said
I
about
can't
you that
believe
one
he's
time?
Showing his face. What did Daniel say?
Daniel said that it's awesome that he shows his face, even though
So
he has
brave.
an acne problem.
Of course.
Even if it
Daniel was
pains
being
other people to
nice.
see it.
Daniel was being nice there. Like
Yeah, I know.
It's amazing that he shows his face even if it pains other people to see it.
that's the
Even if it
mean
pains
comment
them.
that someone made.
That was the guy. Yeah.
That was the based comment.
Conscious
That was my
really
alt.
helped me figure this one out. And I know who you are. And I'm coming for you.
You're what for me?
God damn it.
Someone
Damn
needs
it.
to stop this guy.
It's still funny.
What did he say?
I'll back it up.
Really-
I'll back
for
it up.
you.
I'll back it up.
It's for you.
And I'm coming for you.
Dude! Cannot be saying these things!
I like
He always
how
puts emphasis on it.
I like how this stream was meant to be like, oh, this is gonna be a biting critique of his character, but then it just evolved immediately into cum.
I mean,
Keep getting away with
we-
it.
Because
Start
that's
where
his
we
character,
end.
bro. Coming.
You start as cum, you end as cum. We start with Xander, you end with Xander.
What?
You
Yeah,
don't
we-
really
Hold on,
end
you
Full
end his
circle.
cum? What the fuck? How are you
No,
dying,
that-
Drake?
Yeah,
that did not
but-
work. I'm sorry. I'll yield
Drake
my
about to
time.
go out with his dick in his hands.
The guy,
like
the
that
guy,
guy in Pompeii.
yeah, the guy in Pompeii.
You want to talk about me?
Look at how beautifully
guess.
blue those eyes are. That's like basically purple.
Invest in contacts, dude.
Somebody
No,
put the FNAF animatronic scream in this.
he is close. You can see his pores. So he does have pores. So that photo is edited.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about these transmissions. You want to talk about me? Why don't we go explore your past?
Oh, play the shitty games that suck ass.
Dude, he's gonna explore your past like that one time you had a twit longer where you said the N-word repeatedly.
That's literally what it's gonna be. It's gonna be something like that. Like
Yeah.
It's gonna be some shit that like I mentioned on stream.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, one, it's unclear if this is like meant to be for you or for the villain of his series.
The
who is
Angownist.
obviously you, the
The
Angownist. And also, if it is you, like, we still have yet to be revealed. Like, there's like 4 episodes after this. We We have yet to be revealed what the brutal information is.
Well, that's the series finale, Bronze. It's in 16 days, so I guess we'll find out. It's called.
last
line of the
called
series will be
Tension,
like-
Bronze.
This surely was 52 weeks.
In 52 weeks, Drake has been canceled, and then that's like the end of
Damn.
the series.
He's just, he's just
what,
gonna.
So what
52
did the
weeks,
head
and then
cutting
52
off
weeks all over the
animation
place.
mean? Because we've been getting that, but like, does that mean anything?
He's transgender.
At least it's cinematic.
This is all an allegory. At the end, it's gonna reveal these were recorded like years ago. He's gonna turn his camera on. He's got like a full rack and shit.
His name's Josie now.
Yeah, he knew about the strikes and did nothing to stop them.
Well, that was his legal team, and YouTube
Of
did it
course.
without permission.
You knew about his strike? Oh, fucking! I'm a moron.
How has his channel not been deleted yet? That's like actual stuff
Get
you
to
get
it.
terminated for.
We'll get to it.
I know who you are. You can use an online name.
He knows who you are,
You use.
and he's coming.
I mean, I use an online name. I'm not really hiding my identity. Like people know.
I could read out. I could say Drake's real name right now, and he would not give a fuck
People know my name's Paulie Maloney. I just don't use
Yeah.
the name like for content.
because it's a
really.
dorky ass name, bro.
People like my name, first of all, and second of all,
First of all, people like my name. Shut up, fucking Mr. Baloney, bro.
My name is TrollPilgrim.
Her name's
I'm
TrollPilgrim.
SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob. Bronze, who are you?
I guess
have
I'm also
a right
SpongeBob.
to know.
That'll be the plot twist of 52 weeks. He pulls off his mask. I'm SpongeBob.
He'll
And I'm
copy
coming.
that. Xander, don't copy that. That's ours. That's our
He
idea.
pulls his mask
You
up.
already
I'm
stole
SpongeBob, and I'm
You
coming
already
for
stole
Drake.
all of our good ideas, like social media bad, but that's a good idea. Don't steal that.
Yeah.
We're gonna use that for the end of Degeneracy Live. We're all gonna pull off our masks and reveal we're SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob.
Don't spoil it, you fuck! God damn it.
We had a Degeneracy Lives in like 50 years. They'll forget it by then.
It's gonna be like,
We're gonna be senile old people.
it's gonna be like The Simpsons.
To take you down in the virtual world too.
Yeah, my voice will just be like pure
In
gravel.
the virtual world too, as In
What's he
comparison
doing?
to what?
What's he doing
what's he
back
pulling
there
out
with his
behind his
hands?
back?
He shoots himself.
He kills himself. That's what's gonna happen at the end of the 52 weeks. It's gonna be.
He does. He pulls like a Lane in Serial Experiments Lane. He goes in the Wired and then never comes out. So he can kill you in the virtual
Look
world.
at that big
Accuse
zit.
me of
Accuse me of theft. You've admitted to.
That's dandruff on the left side of his shirt. You see the little
Yes,
speck
it
that's
is. Yep.
dandruff.
Good eye. Good eye as always. There's always so
How
many
the
details.
fuck do you have that short of hair and have fucking dandruff?
Maybe that's why
I
he
see the
has to keep
follicle
his hair
82
short.
piece off.
What?
But
What?
what was I saying?
Anyways.
What was I saying?
Accuse you
his
of
video,
theft.
His video. Oh yeah, accuse. So this is referring to when I said that he was infringing on. He wasn't even really, because like if he did this, I genuinely would not give a shit, because I know it would be terrible. I would not feel threatened at all. He wanted to copy depravity for himself, like legally, quote unquote. So what his first strategy was to say that, oh, I'm not really doing this, it's just a joke. And then his second strategy was, oh, I'm gonna call it insanity instead of depravity. And
Yeah.
then he like posted like a terrible recreation of the logo. And then he says, oh, I'm going to make it depravity, the random rule of three. And then what I think happened is that he couldn't get people to do it. He doesn't have friends or family. So he just said,
There's
Live
no one.
alone in a shed.
well, I'm not actually going to do this now. I'm sorry. He said that in the podcast episode there that we reacted to.
trying to take down your empire.
You genuinely did. By the way, again with the DreamWorks face.
It's threatening.
But yes, you did something illegal to try and delete my videos, Xander.
That you're just
It's not
now-
trying. You did try. It wasn't successful because I called you out on it. But I don't know why you did it. You had nothing to gain from it, but it's what you did.
Yeah.
I doubt he understands that he did
Just
anything wrong.
I sincerely doubt that too. It's hinted by the fact that he says later, I did nothing wrong. This is not an admission of wrongdoing. In his apology, quote unquote. He's got one dimple.
But mine's gonna reign more far supreme in the long run.
Taco Bell Supreme.
Because I've got time, I've got patience. And
What are
that's
you, a
something
doctor now?
You obviously don't have based on your transmission.
Based on my transmission. He's talking about Degeneracy Live here. That's the trans.
Based on your transgender.
Oh, my transmission.
No, you're
You're
transgender.
trans.
Look in your pants.
My mission.
It's been your mission all along.
Look in your pants. Is that your code?
So he is talking about Degeneracy Live. Say we don't have patience for whatever. And I don't know. Maybe
Well,
maybe he hasn't quite yet come across the resources. Go ahead.
Let me explain this to you. Transmissions are actually in universe. The transmissions being sent by the antagonist
Oh, that's right.
to the Xander YouTube channel. However, they're a subtle allegory for us making fun of him. I'm not sure if you picked up on that.
That's true.
It's really layered storytelling. You might not get it the first time around.
It's clearly satire.
What's weird about this is that Amy was talking with him about why are these quote short films like only usually one shot and like are sometimes less than a minute long, and he says, well, I'm gonna edit it all together to become its own movie.
Ooh.
No, like, just make a movie.
Is he gonna charge people for it?
I hope so. He's gonna sell it on DVD and like autograph it and shit. You're gonna get it. It's just gonna be like burned to like an HB DVD-R or something.
I might have to buy it.
He's gonna send you a DVD case that has a little
I'll
piece of
see you
paper with a
real
link to it.
soon,
I was just gonna say that.
Mr. Antagonist. I'm gonna call you that for now.
You've been calling me that.
But I've got something better for you next time.
A 12 gauge. As always, a good ending. This is actually one of the more reasonable time differences, with only a minute 40 of credits on the 7-minute video. There is videos on this channel where the majority of the video is credits.
Yeah.
It might be the most impressive part of the video.
Check out how he tries to. Let's just watch one of these credit sequences here. Let's just look at this nonsense here.
Okay, let's see who's involved in this project.
Oh, what is this music?
He made this himself. This is an original composition.
And directed?
Sounds like shit. Kill yourself.
Executive
This is-
Don't say
produced
that.
it.
You
No,
can-
don't kill yourself, Xander. Please, don't.
Yeah. In-game satire parody.
Oh, this is
ironic,
satire.
Joke.
The fuck was that music? That's unironically horrible.
Oh, check out this end card. Why is the left side of her face cut off?
I have a dream that one day the entire photo of her will be in frame.
Why is there no beginning quote?
In our perfect world, every day will be Xander Brand Mondays.
We will make it to the promised land of Xanderbrand Mondays.
Why are only some of these photos in color? All these people have photos of them in color that exist.
Well, you know, it's got to contrast with the colorful background. You know, he's really thinking about this.
Oh, it's also 365. That art is AI generated, by the way, and not even aligned with the cross of the fucking logo because he's so goddamn.
And also, why is it there?
Two
'Cause it's-
equally important cultural
because it's
moments.
part of the 365 series.
This is
now.
one of 52 weeks, though.
It's also part of 365.
Because he didn't have a video that day.
Well, yeah, this is the video that you get for 365.
Yeah.
By the way, this logo. You didn't even need this as a logo. You could have used 4 normal pictures.
He could have taken 4 pictures last year.
That's hard. That's hard.
You could just
When you have
Google.
a tool at your disposal, you know, you got to
Yeah.
use it.
You got to
I'm
use
hard.
it as a tool.
Xander's hard, too. By the way, he's coming. Is it just me, or is the audio slightly left-lined?
I think it's normal. If it might be the original audio. I don't know if he would know how to fuck it up that way, but he's impressed me before. So
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
how at this point the W.E.B. Du Bois quote becomes like the tagline of 365.
That's the inspiration. They both suffer oppression. So, SRV needs to establish some context here for what this is.
Yeah, let's play it out until we get to the part.
I have to use
It's
the
really
bathroom
funny.
first, so let's you guys can discuss. I have to use my 8 o'clock bathroom break.
What
Okay.
shall we discuss?
In my
So-
time zone, it's 7 o'clock.
So let's go around the room and we each tell our favorite Xander moment.
That one time that he got shirtless and so did Drake, and they were trying to get me to take my shirt off while I didn't have a bra on, so I couldn't because it would get the stream taken down.
You know, I loved his collaboration with Martin Luther King. I thought it was a very ambitious
yeah, that was
project.
great.
What's your favorite Xander moment, Troll Pilgrim?
My favorite part is where he went, I'm Xandering, and then he Xandered all over the bad guys, which is
Xandered all over fucking Drake, I guess.
Oh, okay.
That is true.
All right, here I am.
The stream's being commandeered
Yep. How's it
by
going?
a...
Are you the new Drake?
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course I am.
Dude, you cannot be doing these things. There's like
Finally.
there's a 15-year-old and you're in a 14-year-old.
Finally,
I
better
didn't do
Drake.
anything. I just said, oh
I'm,
yeah.
I'm a Troll Pilgrim year old. I'm Troll Pilgrim.
She's Troll Pilgrim.
Yeah, I
I'm
am.
SpongeBob.
I've seen you all before.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamelin.
Never actually talked to you. Hello. What's up?
Welcome to hell.
Hell? All right.
You've entered the Xander
I
zone.
like hell.
Yeah. What's your favorite
I've-
Xander moment?
Probably when he mowed his lawn and then face planted in his bathtub.
He almost.
You know what my
certainly
favorite
did that.
Xander moment is, Jamelin?
What?
The time him and Drake tried to get me to go shirtless on stream without a bra on.
Oh no.
Xander was
be
particularly
fair-
persistent.
To be fair, it was mostly Drake.
He was like really trying, like
Hold on,
he
wait,
knew.
Wait, my boyfriend what? My
Okay, at the time, he
Wait,
thought I was
what?
much older than I was. I will say this.
Okay, so like legal.
Wait, this
so,
is a
like,
It
real
was
thing?
still we. Yeah, on the. Were you?
Was the-
Drake wasn't.
was
He,
the-
no, Bronze wasn't here.
Okay.
It
I
was the
wasn't there
stream.
for that
It was
one.
me, Drake,
think it
Xander, and someone else.
I think it was Andrew.
And Andrew.
What's this?
And they all got shirtless
No,
because
this is mine now.
they all got shirtless because they're men who could get
No.
shirtless. I am not.
See,
I am
female.
intersex. I am intersex, so I could not do that.
Interesting than cis males.
You are the first
So
female.
Drake texts me to take my shirt off, and I tell him no. And he's like, "Why not?" I'm like, "I don't have a bra on." He's like, "Okay, who cares? Take your shirt off." I'm like, "Dude, I can't take my fucking shirt
who
off."
cares?
She's telling me about when you were very inappropriate.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I got.
Oh, there's other times he was very inappropriate, but I can't say that on stream. I can't say that.
You should have just pulled up like a picture of John Cena shirtless and just put it up.
Only because wait.
Is there a picture of John Cena with the shirt?
Is there a picture of John Cena? I can't ever see him.
There you go.
Someone slap your knee at that one.
Okay, hold on.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one
Did my
before.
mic pick up on it? I did.
I think
So
your
what's
mic picked
going
up
on?
on.
John Cena.
I'm SpongeBob.
I'm
I'm Troll
SpongeBob.
Pilgrim.
I'm SpongeBob.
Are you seriously gonna start feeding Xander information?
Dude, he was on the stream. This is
Oh,
the
he's gonna cancel Drake now.
In memory
Oh, yeah.
of Wyndham.
You wanna explain this, SOV?
Okay, so
A
The
wrestler
Fiend.
died, so we made a 52 weeks episode about it.
yeah, Bray Wyatt, also known as Wyndham Rotunda, unfortunately passed away. I believe in 2023.
Yes.
Or it might have been, yeah. So anyway, clearly Xander is also a wrestling fan, and so he put this nice little tribute at the beginning, right? You know, just to say, you know,
Yeah.
It's not the only tribute he's made. He made another tribute where it was just stolen clips from WWE. Or not WWE,
But
whatever
this-
it is.
this gets particularly sinister once you actually get into the content, though,
Yeah.
because he uses Bray's death as like a way to get back at Drake, almost.
A spring. Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Okay, let's watch. Let's see what
Yeah.
we're talking about here.
Let's see what this tribute's all about.
Touching tribute, by the way. I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
Oh, for sure. He knew all about him.
This animation here, like, slow. This title sequence is longer. It used to only be 5 seconds, and now it's like 15.
And look at how choppy it's moving. He literally like stretched out in the timeline.
Yeah.
The intro will be 52 weeks long one day.
And then just black screen for no reason.
Oh!
Okay,
So there's the Fiend,
The Fiend.
Bray Wyatt's character.
I like that how lazy these logos have gotten. It's just picture with text. It used to actually like at least be like a symbol with text.
Yeah.
Or at
So
least
I like
something.
I like the title "A New Face." It's like you're naming your episode "Some Guy."
A new face. Here is this face of a person I'm taking the idea from.
I mean, he took Broken Xander from what, Matt Hardy?
Yep.
Metal Gear Solid.
It was Liquid Xander.
Face. The face of one of your favorites.
I can't understand a fucking word he's saying. I'm trying to listen really closely.
I think
The captions get it occasionally, but if you turn on captions, most of the time it just says music.
That's a good sign.
Well, Xander saw that Bray Wyatt segments are distorted sometimes, so he said, "What if I do that, but like maximum?"
He did it in one episode with the Ant Gownist where he breaks the fourth wall, because in universe the Ant Gownist is the one that's uploading these videos, to say CC available. He went and closed captioned the video, which makes sense, but he never did it again.
I'm glad the Ant Gownist cares about representation and disabled. Yeah.
He wants to make his threats accessible to all audiences.
Yeah. Also, while we're on the topic, is this the same character as the Ant Gownist?
Well, it's a new face. So
Well, sure.
maybe.
So is this
The
person
new
related?
face of this old face.
Is the person related at all?
They're cousins.
There's a big family reunion of Ant Gownists. They all get together.
Aunt Gownist and Uncle Gownist.
He's being gang stalked by all these masked men.
Guys, that was funny. No one's gonna laugh at that. Fuck you
I
guys.
It was a
appreciate
good
it.
joke.
Guys. It was clever, but it wasn't funny. I'm here.
I want you. Get on up, boy.
I'm waiting
But
for
I'm
him to say I'm
coming.
coming.
Trust me, I'm going.
Music.
The world in my hands.
He was in chorus in high school, so
This is
Me and him should have a singing competition. I'd be down.
when did I
Rap
claim that
battles.
it's my world, by the way? When did I claim that?
I'm a freshman.
I mean,
it's my world.
it
Well,
is my world,
no. Well, no, this is the fictionalized version of you saying this to Xander.
but- Oh, of course. So he
No.
needs to...
Because it's Xander's
Something
world
worth
and no one is
noting.
living in it.
Apparently, in theory, this Ant Gownist is wearing the Wyndham Rotunda mask to mock Xander because Xander liked Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you have the next episode after this
I
pulled
do.
up, but okay, we'll see that then.
Yeah, okay, we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're approaching the halfway point. I think it's time for credits, guys.
You may see me as an antagonist in the story. I don't care.
Oh, he said it.
This
That's
You
the
said the
thing.
name of the movie, the thing!
story.
Finish the story.
Music.
He's about to come.
This gives me new appreciation for Bray Wyatt, by the way, because no one else could do his material.
So 2
especially
minutes.
not
Yeah.
Xander.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 18 seconds in with an 18-second long, more than 18-second long intro. So majority credits again.
Of course. That's the real star of the show.
And
So,
so
SOV, I do want to ask, after seeing that, do you think that Xander would make a good heel?
so
I think he would be like too pathetic for people to even like
he be-
appreciate as a bad guy.
Would he be like a mankind kind of wrestler, or would he like try and fail to be someone like Rotunda?
People would try to throw him off Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
So, I want to take an intermission here. So after I saw that first video where he like kind of is tacitly implying to kill me, I called him up and left him a voicemail. I'll go and I'll pull that up. It's a real life voicemail. This wasn't recorded
Yeah.
for anything.
You may be wondering why we're going to Xander's public Twitter to find this voicemail.
Yeah, he decided to share it, so I'm going to share it with you guys.
As promotion for 52 weeks.
Xander, what the fuck? I saw your 52 Weeks episode talking about me.
Wait, don't say anything. Just don't put it in a video.
Fucking weird, dude.
Thoughts?
I appreciate Amy for having the awareness that Xander absolutely would do that.
And did do that. Correctly assumed
Yes.
that.
I'm glad that Amy was smarter than you.
I didn't care if he used it in... This makes me sound
Nah,
like a badass.
you're just coping.
But
I
to be
sound
fair,
cool in this.
it doesn't make Xander look better that he made this voicemail public.
Like, what is he trying to get from this? Say that, oh, Paulie wasn't happy about...
Here's the thing. He's trying to bait us into paying attention to his content. Because without us, no one cares about him.
Without us. Amy just fucking lost that comment, by the way, because it's so true and accurate.
Now keep in mind, guys, this is a person who does not seem to care much about sharing things that are not meant for the public to see.
Of course, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep private stuff private.
Just as long as he thinks it makes him look good.
As long as it doesn't... Well, he can't do anything wrong. He didn't do something bad. It's impossible.
He's the pro-goutness,
He's the pro-goutness.
not the anti-goutness.
Also, have we talked about the logo?
Yeah, it's very weirdly cut out, which is weird because this is a font that he designed. That's why it looks so terrible.
I just wanna say Joseph
like-
Alexander Tsipsui.
Why? I gotta say, did he want to make a font that was just only made out of capital B's? Like, like the E is starting to look like a B. And like, you see what I'm saying? The A.
I see it.
This curved stuff.
Yeah, the
What?
Simpson is clearly on like the wrong layer.
Seepsoid!
Seems silly.
Graphic design is his passion.
He's only one man. SRV. He couldn't possibly make a
He
comic.
doesn't have it. He doesn't.
But he has it. Why is he shirtless?
That's his fucking fetish, dude.
That's why he was so down to get shirtless on that one stream where Bronze was on. He fucking took it right off, dude.
Scott
I'm
said
so
this
glad he wasn't
on that episode. Scott said this on that episode. Actually, on the 5th episode of the show. Is this all just part of a bigger humiliation fetish? Where he's like, oh, don't make fun of me for being a fat slob with his shirt off. I would hate that.
I mean,
I don't even want you to imply that because it makes me really uncomfortable.
Yeah, these are things I don't want to think about.
he's certainly confident enough to post this to the internet.
That's the closest SRV will ever get to sex, and that's scary for him.
Terrifying.
Or Xander, for that matter. He didn't sneak that under.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That's not what he said.
Wearing
I know it's not.
It would have been funnier if he said that, so of course he didn't say it.
See what I just told the last guy who's been tormenting me.
Well, he can't.
The last guy, so he's specific. He's a different character.
Yes.
I guess the antagonist is left.
Well, he's the deuteragonist now. How would it the deuteragonist, the deuteragonist?
The deuteragonist.
There we go. That's what it is, I guess. Also, I got to point out that like the reason why he didn't get the quote correctly, you'll understand what we're talking about by the end of the stream here, is that he cannot do anything right. That's impossible for him. He cannot do. If you ask why is something like this or that, is because that would be the right way to do it, and he is not capable of doing that. That's why it's done incorrectly or done badly. Why is it so goddamn close to the camera? Like, I guess he's trying to induce tension here, but like
Past several months.
past
Several.
several months.
Well, I'll tell it to you
Several
as well.
weeks.
There's
glasses
nothing
came off.
that's gonna stop me from showing
Did he take 'em
How do you
off?
know he's serious?
He flung them off his face.
No? Well, I'll tell it to you as well. There's nothing.
Maybe he did take
Why?
them off.
Why is it interlacing?
Well, because that would be something done correctly. You see, you're starting to pick up here, Siri.
Well, oh, it took me a year. Longer. Me and Drake have been dogging this guy for years.
Showing the world
For 52 weeks
that I
plus.
More than 52 weeks.
forgive myself.
365 days.
Like
365
104
years.
weeks, maybe.
Figure out who
It's been
you
52
are.
weeks since he looked at me.
God damn it. Fuck you, SRV.
He's gonna
He's too quiet here.
ruin you and everything that you know. He's gonna put an untimely end to you.
Imagine. Okay, do we heard that right?
Do we heard that?
Do we heard that? Listen.
Yeah, we heard that.
Listen.
And he's gonna ruin you and everything that you know. He's
This
gonna
is
put
me.
an untimely end to you.
He wants you so bad, dude.
Put an untimely end to you. So that's like something I could like report him to the police for. Like
Well,
You should
no.
fucking actually, you shouldn't do it.
I wouldn't.
Well, you
It's
see,
very vaguely threatening.
well, you see, he's actually referring to the fictionalized metaphor for you, known as the antagonist.
Of course. I do have to pull up that after I left that voicemail with him, he texted me. I had to censor it. That's why it took me a minute to get. The whole point is that the protagonist has everything all wrong. You'll get over it. Yeah,
You'll get over it.
You'll get over me murdering you. Oh shit! Spoilers.
Forget that.
He needs you for his story, and
Poke
he's
him in the
talking to
fucking
you by
eye.
saying like, "Hey, you'll get over it."
Wait, also, is since the antagonist is very clearly supposed to be a surrogate for you, does he think that you have it all wrong?
A surrogate
Or
mother.
does he think that you have it all right?
I have it all right, but he's. But
Well, in that case, why are you making the series?
you're asking me,
It-
like you're asking me why I'm doing this.
Well,
Why am I
I'm- It's a rhetorical
this series
question to
has-
him.
Yes.
It's not seemed like a scathing self-critique. It very much seems like he's shifting blame so far.
Well, that's all. He's never taken accountability for anything in his entire life ever. That's a fact. For anything he's ever done for me, he's always pushed off the blame on imaginary employees or imaginary YouTube emails or whatever.
Some guy he hired for like $5 on LegalZoom.
Yeah. Which, like, even if he did do that, I don't think the guy made the fucking claim, because that would be illegal. So I don't even think he did that, but even if he did, that's still your fault, Xander. And you've not admitted fault for that. You just fucking obfuscate it. You just lie all the time. And then you pull bullshit like, oh, I need to run my statements through a PR team to fucking talk about this shit.
We'll get to it.
Sorry. I'm so excited, dude. By the way, what is this? Is this a rendering error, or does he like pull up with white face
on
here?
that for
Watch this when his face comes up.
Think on
Well, he's been in the white world.
Whoa.
He has the mask on, like, in theaters, they have one happy, one sad.
your act.
And go think fast, chuckle nuts.
I don't know who you
Remember
are.
last video? He said he was coming.
But I
It
will
was the
find
last
out.
video.
He said you did know who I... Oh, my God.
I found out with the last guy. This guy is a real degenerate.
Did he fucking kill
Name
someone?
drop! Name drop!
Oh, he said the thing.
He said the name
my
of the
God.
movie!
Oh my god.
Also, that's why they call it that.
That's the man that's been coming after me, obviously.
That's been...
He's been doing what after you?
Doesn't like really work.
Now,
That one doesn't fully count.
Shut up,
Coming after me.
dork.
He keeps saying it though.
We make a counter like at the top of the screen for every time.
Okay.
The cum
Yeah,
count.
the
Cum
cum
counter.
count.
A twist to the story.
He has
Really?
better fingernails than me. I'll give him that.
You're saying that the
Japan.
introduction of a new antagonist is a twist on the narrative?
Of
Subtle fourth wall break.
so
That's like an 8th wall break.
That's like, it's like a third wall break. He's looking to the wall behind him, going, "You seeing this shit?"
Look at his face. He's so fucking dumb. He's got no thoughts up in his fucking head.
10 more.
He can't stop doing the DreamWorks face. He can't. It's a condition.
That's how he intimidates.
Is he
Fast men,
mocapped?
come along.
He looks
That was real
poorly
creative.
mocapped here.
Hiding behind.
Dude, back up from the fucking camera, please. I'm begging you.
Oh shit.
Hideo Kojima's new game looks insane.
Guys, we got Xander news. A new episode of 52 Weeks has just premiered.
Wow.
Just
Damn.
now.
Just now,
Just
during,
now.
during the show.
You know damn well why he did that.
He needed to fill content.
Yeah.
You texted him. Drop the new episode, dude.
He
I
knows
need-
we're
I
streaming
need-
right now. He's watching it right now.
Yeah.
Real well.
Well, really, I think the story is in the eyes. That's why he's so close to the camera.
You're not weaving a better story than him. You're not gonna.
Oh, he's saying that I'm not better than Wyndham Rotunda. A thing I claimed.
You'll never be as
do
good
that.
as this wrestler that died.
He'll never be him, person I made up.
I didn't even know who he is. Like,
So, he has now made your fictional character desecrate the grave of a dead wrestler.
Yeah. I mean, or realistically, he just had that mask and he needed a second mask.
oh my god, he's Xandered all over the place.
Change the direction of where I'm going.
He's Xandering for you.
Mr. Degenerate.
He ADR'd something very poorly there. Did you see that? Watch his mouth.
Where I'm going
Well, it was
after
seamless, really. Very
Mr.
cinematic.
Degenerate.
Yeah, look carefully there, actually. You,
Mr. E.
well, it was very subtle. You know, you only I only know about this because I have a degree in video production.
Of course. I'm a trained helicopter pilot.
Then I'm coming.
I'm gay.
Oh, stop!
I'm TrollPilgrim.
Another one for the counter.
I'm SpongeBob.
Degenerate. Then I'm coming after you.
He's doing what?
Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back. I have to get something.
He has to make sure there's no cum at his door.
Oh, thank God he's waiting. Thank God he's doing it after us. He's waiting for us to do it first.
Jars full of it.
He looks in his room. Oh my god, it's all over.
God, you saying that made me think of a tip jar, but for cum.
You guys know the expression. Whenever a bell rings, an angel comes, right? So I got a bell here every time.
You had the fucking SpongeBob Krusty Krab bell.
Order
Look
up,
at me, Hector.
Squidward!
That was a good SpongeBob.
I'm SpongeBob.
I would never be able to do that impression again in my life. I just had the right consistency of phlegm in my throat.
The lesson. The same lesson that this guy is going to learn.
This guy.
Was that
This
an
guy's gonna
actual
loop
Freudian
that.
slip or is that like a written one? He's just such a natural actor. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's all
He just
planned.
blends fiction with reality so seamlessly.
Even like
Yeah.
intentionally, like things that are actual reality, just including it in the fucking. God damn it.
Oh my god, I know who
He's
this guy
gonna-
reminds me
he's
of.
gonna win.
Nikocado, Avocado, and Chris Chan.
Paul Dano.
Combined.
He's kind of. Well, I wouldn't go Christian that far just yet. More reminds
He's
me
not
of
really
like.
comparable to anyone.
I would say that he would mace someone in GameStop. Maybe not for the reason that Chris Chan did, but like if he said you're not a real media CEO.
He reminds
Chris
me
Chan
of.
made someone at a GameStop.
film.
Yeah, go ahead, Bronze.
I think the only way he reminds me of Chris Chan is that he puts people he doesn't like into the things he makes, but the person he reminds me the most of is Doug Walker.
Are you gonna explain, or are you just gonna say that?
I mean, there are many ways that
Let me
mostly
count the
that
ways.
mostly that he doesn't understand why people don't like the things that he makes, so he just doubles down over and over again.
I love it.
This free lesson from me, and so will you if you keep this up.
Doug Walker might have more charisma, though.
Might have a tinge more talent than Zero.
At least we haven't seen Xander try to white balance a camera, so we don't know if he has that over Doug.
I mean, the white balancing in his streams is god awful.
Yeah.
Amy suggested to him, you should adjust the white balance on your camera, and he said, I'll fix it in post. The white balance? What?
He'll just make it very dark.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking. He doesn't know what white balancing even is.
I'm gonna be the master of my own story.
He's got a snotty nose, by the way.
I thought he was gonna say that he was masturbating.
Look at that. That's like
These
pus
types-
and mucus running down his
The
fucking...
guys claim they're responsible
Why-
for
why
who
is he-
I am, the type of person I am, the mistakes that I
He
make.
does this to himself.
What's
Bronze.
being implied? What's being implied by him being shirtless?
How...
He does it to himself, like
Like
Radiohead.
Oh my god, the best.
Oh no.
Well, he did do a cover of Creep, so I guess that fits.
He did.
Not them.
It's awful.
So keep telling yourself whatever you want to tell yourself.
Okay,
I'm
no
not
need to
telling
start
myself
crying.
anything.
Story's about to end. And this new me, my story, is gonna continue.
No, he doesn't have a T-shirt of his face to point to.
My story's about to end, guys, but his story is going to continue. What is that?
He's gonna-
What is that implying? Other than...
He just keeps saying, "I'm going to win and you are going to lose" over and over again. This is not character dialogue.
Okay, but like he's saying that it's going to end prematurely. Whatever the word he used was. Like,
He's trying to will his victory into existence. Like, if he says
Manifest
it
it.
enough, it'll happen.
Yeah. Like all his villains just say, "I am evil, I will kill you," and he self-insert just says, "You will not, I win."
nothing's happened. Everything is just talking heads. He's never bought a prop for a film, never made a set, never
It's either talking heads or mowing lawns.
Try something.
Try something. Try something. I dare you, he says.
Oh, and then
3
the
minutes
best
of
part.
credits.
You have one
Oh, shit,
new
wait.
message. Main menu. To listen to your messages, press 1. For greet, first, new message.
What the fuck?
He cut out Xander.
Dude, the editing is so bad.
He cut out Xander.
I saw your 52 weeks episode talking about me.
Wait, don't say
So
anything.
52
Don't
weeks
put it in the
exists
video.
within 52
Fucking
weeks.
weird, dude.
and then he makes it evil.
He puts emphasis on
He's
the
making your
fact that he put it
fucking
in the video.
girlfriend evil, dude. What the fuck? What did Amy do?
So like,
just
Putting
to stretch the
emphasis
length.
on the fact that his behavior is incredibly predictable.
like yeah, do you think that this is like a one-up that you're getting on someone?
I mean, he did exactly what she thought he would. Knowing that she thought he was going to make a video on it, he decided to make a video with it.
Stop criticizing me for going over the line on the things that I do to get back at
It's
you.
satire, guys.
Or else I'm gonna publicly release your private voicemails. Like what is he trying to accomplish here?
He is upset at me for mentioning him.
He's finishing the story, Bronze.
I was wrong. I don't even
Maybe I was wrong. Shut up, bitch.
defend them if I don't know who the first person was.
I don't know who the first person is. So that's confirmation. Aunt Gownist is separate from Wyndham Rotunda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except he does know who the first person is because he made all those degenerate comments.
He doesn't know who someone is. He's gonna find out.
So,
Does this guy know anything?
No.
so he clearly implies that he knows who the first antagonist is, and he implies that it's you. But he also is implying in that clip that you're also the Rotunda guy, and he has no idea
How
who the
dare
first
I
antagonist
compare
is.
myself to Wyndham Rotunda? But I'm
How
not
dare you.
Wyndham Rotunda, literally. I'm impersonating Wyndham Rotunda because I'm so heartless and because I would
Yeah,
be
why
so
would you do
evil.
that?
I would be so evil as to put on a Wyndham Rotunda mask and record a video in character as him. Who the fuck would do that?
Xander feels great grief for the loss of this wrestler he liked, and you put on a mask to mock him. I think that's cruel.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Anyways,
This is the
story is not over.
This is
still the context for the thing we're talking about.
So this is the shirt that has it's a storyboard, but that's not what a storyboard looks like. It looks like blueprints to his house.
Ladies
anyways.
and gentlemen,
Are you gonna explain what this is or no?
I mean, I'm just gonna let it speak for itself, and we're just gonna riff it as it comes along, I guess.
Yeah.
So, this is one of his terrible streams. This is a taste of his streams, by the way, because he's discovered that he can live stream, and then he doesn't have to spend time on production or anything. Once it's done, it's done. You can just have it up there.
Yeah.
Life hack for you.
welcome back to the Joseph Alexander Simpson YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing a reaction zone type video.
Reaction Zone is his reaction series.
Yeah, which as we saw is
Xander Zone.
Which as we saw is not exaggerating. Sometimes he will not even have his face cam on and will just play the video that he is, quote, reacting to. One time he did for 3 minutes once. Just playing, just stealing.
And I mean,
maybe you should just call it the Zone.
Yeah. Even when his webcam is on, it's basically not doing anything.
Yes. He doesn't even say anything. He'll look at the camera and, like, smile or whatever.
I'm going to be talking
You get a notification.
about some developments online recently.
The bottom of his camera's cut off there. Do you see that?
Oh, yeah.
So,
there's a thin line.
I know I'm
thin blue line.
But we're going to do that, and we're going to watch
He's so natural on camera.
YouTube. Yeah. So let's see.
Well, he's a natural-born entertainer.
Nobody in the chat right now.
But that will soon change. That's why chat replay is not available for this video.
So earlier today, the CEO
because of me.
OpenAI tweeted out. He said, "Here is Sora. Our video
made a whole ass graphic for this just to show the fucking tweet, but not like for anything like that matters." Like.
Oh wait, now I remember why you're showing this.
People involved. He said they're really incredible, amazing work by them and the team. A remarkable moment. Now, what he is referring to, I'm gonna pull it up.
Remarkable moment.
OpenAI's new Sora.
I mean, because he's doing these on him like by himself, he can't like have other people talking while he's pulling stuff up here. Because he can't get anyone to like agree to do his content with them, so he'll just say,
tool. And OpenAI says, we are teaching AI to understand and simulate the physical world in motion with the goal of training models that help solve.
Just trust us that they said this. We're not going to like show where or how. But
introducing Sora, our text-to-video model. Sora can generate videos up to a minute long while maintaining.
Well, yeah, it has to be professional.
To the user's prompt.
Yeah.
Did he say cramped?
People visual quality and adherence to the user's prompt.
Oh, he said prompt.
Now,
okay,
people,
sorry.
of course, were
I think he said plopped
at
the end.
were immediately taken back by this because what they are basically
they were
saying,
taken back by this. Do you mean taken aback?
Thinking about backs a lot.
is you can now type in something and you're going to get a video.
It took their back.
By the way, viewers at home, if it's breaking up a little bit for you, it's not us. It's Xander's because he's stealing the Wi-Fi from like the Wendy's across the street from him or something.
He's DDoSing.
No, it's from the church down the fucking road.
He has about 99 Pornhub tabs open at all time. So
he's filming at the Wendy's.
And the results are actually really, really wild.
Now I'm imagining him
You get
filming
things
this
like
in a public like
find it.
McDonald's play place table.
Can we
I
just
was
like
imagining a Wendy's bathroom.
you ever like just pull back a little bit and see the forest for the trees and like just realize that like this happened? Like he sat down, put the camera up, and did this.
Yeah.
I can find it.
It kind of
Sure
hurts to think
Things,
about.
like this prompt right here. Historical footage of California during the gold rush. Pretty simple. There's no audio to any of these videos that have been put out.
Wow, that's something, Xander.
They do.
Wow.
It's audio yet.
This is him trying to give commentary on it. He's like not able to say anything meaningful. Like looking how like the footage is like distorting and warping on the bottom here because it doesn't understand. Like that's a minotaur there, like camera center on the bottom.
Yeah.
Centaur. What is it? Centaur.
Look
or
how
minotaur?
fucking huge these people are.
But there's many deep faking tools where you can do audio.
There's
were just
actually
that big
not
back then.
actual like detail in it. Maybe it's because of like Xander's compression or something, but it's just like a lot of like the people are just mashed in with the houses.
And then you get something like this. Let me try to read this.
Detail is usually where AI
The camera
fails.
follows behind a white vintage TV with a black roof rack. As
This is how many words you need to get a good thing to come out of AI, by the way.
On a steep mountain slope. Dust kicks up from its tires. The sunlight shines on the SUV.
I like that it says it is tires. He uses the wrong form of it's.
It is.
Xander does not know that it without the apostrophe exists, so he always uses the wrong version of it.
Except he's not the one who wrote this.
No, he's not, but he got it wrong. Because I would be reasonably confident that they'd get this correct. Right?
So he went in there and changed it to be incorrect.
I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you think he just wrote this down out of memory?
I don't know. Let's check. Where would we find this? I mean, he doesn't have a source for this, so like I don't know. Would it be on their Twitter?
It's OpenAI.
I would
said it.
be
From where?
They said it.
I'm just gonna close that out.
I would be genuinely impressed if he like changed it to be wrong.
Well, if he didn't, then it would be doing something right. Refer back to the rule with Xander.
The dirt road shines on the SUV as it speeds. The dirt road curves gently into the distance with no other cars or vehicles in sight. The trees
The
along
video
either side of the
ended
road
by the...
are redwoods with patches of greenery scattered.
Well, Xander's all about showing the full context, so he had to
car
read the
is
whole
seen
thing.
from the rear.
Like
followed by
most
the
people,
curve
he does show the clip.
Yeah. He shows nothing but the clip. There's nothing else.
with ease.
He
It
only
always
shows the
seems as
clip.
if it is-
Why are you still reading this?
Is a lot. Matter of fact, I myself
If you couldn't
do that
paraphrase,
description without
Why do you need to read the prompt? It's on screen. We can see it. Like, it's a visual medium. You can use the visuals to take off some of the auditory needs.
like being able to read all of it without the video ending before I even finish reading the prompt.
Oh,
That's
well, I'm
some
glad he's
crazy
aware.
fucking popping.
Broke the fourth wall.
Parts about this. It's get things like Sam Altman tweeting out, we'd like to show you what Sora can do.
Tweeting out?
So,
But it's X.
Please reply with captions for
tweeting
videos
out.
you'd like to see, and we'll start making some.
It says earlier
Which
today on
prompted
X.
a
Did you lie,
user
Xander?
to say,
Again?
2 golden retrievers podcasting on top
what
of
is
the
Elon gonna
and
think of
without
this?
any hesitation, Sam Altman.
Without any
I'll
hesitation.
never partner with the Xander brand.
that.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 2
Get my setup.
golden retrievers podcasting on top of a mountain. Like, you literally can see.
Why do they have
Yeah,
two
I could've-
Like,
microphones?
they're
Wow, I could have sworn that was real, Xander.
Why do they have? Why is one of the microphones just like off in the corner? And why is only one of them pointed at one of them?
Well, they're dogs.
Well, they're dogs, you know.
And why does the like
They don't
picnic
have the
blanket
Xander-
not align to the slope of the mountain at all?
They don't. They're dogs, Bronze. They don't have the production quality of Xander Brand LLC.
So this looks more like a magic carpet
There's
situation, like
tail
they're floating
wagging,
above the
there's-
mountain.
There's a
Oh,
tail
yeah.
wagging.
There's 2 podcast mics, and they are on the side of a mountain. this
Yeah, it says on
is
top of a mountain, not
really
side of a mountain.
wild
Idiot.
technology.
Wild
And I
technology.
think it's awesome. I actually commented on Twitter, and I was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
this is
Those
really
are the best
scary
examples
for
you
me to
could
see, I
find.
think, as
It's a
content
good thing there's only
creators.
good things
This
to be
is
said
gonna
about
take
AI on X.
passion away from me.
Well, he loves using AI tools now. It's made content creation, quote unquote, so much easier for him.
Or for some people, this is going to take my job away from me. And so that's where we get into some degeneracy today.
You said the name of the
said
show
it.
and the thing.
That's why they call it that.
Everybody clap.
I said I was incredibly worried, but I was also worried about GPT, but learned how to use it as a tool. Because in business, I use it as a tool. Refining some concepts, I use it as
You
a
see
tool.
creative
That's
work as a
broad.
business.
That's broad.
Yeah, to be fair, most of the things he does as a tool.
I mean, most things you use to make things are tools. In fact, all things you use to make things are tools.
So we got Drake Dragsall.
Saul.
comment.
I like that he always calls me
Yeah.
Drake Drag Saul.
Equally important news happening on X.
Retweeting me, saying, "Learn how to
Re-Xing.
use it as a tool. You literally rely on AI to do anything complicated in any of your work."
I think
You
you
are a
tweeted this
complete-
right before we went live on one of the other episodes.
Yeah, I did. And then you're gonna see how obsessed he thinks I am with him in a minute.
farce of a creative. Your entire series of online escapades is only a shallow put-up to enable your demented maniac delusions of grandeur.
He didn't even try, dude. By
Maniacal.
the way, tell me where I'm wrong. You literally rely on AI to do anything complicated in your work, i.e. rewriting scripts, making art in, the logo of your show. You are a complete farce of a creative. If you're doing that, you're a farce of a creative. You are not creating. You are just supplementing actual creativity with,
Well, no, you're the one putting the
garbage.
prompt into the AI.
Your entire series of online escapades is only a shallow put-up to enable your demented megalomaniacal delusions of grandeur. Yes, he only is doing all of this to become a media CEO so he can fuck Jenna Ortega. That's Jenna Ortega. Fuck. That's the only reason he's doing
damn.
any of this.
Such a hypocrite for making fun of him for mispronouncing words.
But he followed this up by saying, "I am so happy you are bumblingly incompetent that
You are so bumblingly incompetent.
you'll
Never
never
admit it.
Okay, you'll never anywhere near anything. Okay, I'm sorry that I forgot one word in a tweet that I made while I was doing other things.
How hypocritical of you.
I mean, yeah, I made a mistake. No, Xander, actually, that was intentional. That's satire. I'm sorry. No,
Yeah.
We're satirizing you.
I'm
It's
satirizing.
actually for a story. That was the Ant Gowness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make an entire web series about how I can't spell.
Well, he made a whole web series about how he misrendered a video. 52 weeks is just an excuse for how he didn't render a video correctly.
Actually?
Yes, he has these glitches and stuff in there because that's the Ant Gowness, quote, hacking into his life or whatever. But it was just because he uploaded a video where it was rendered poorly. And I said, hey, you rendered this poorly. And he said, no, that's actually for storytelling. And he made this whole series to
And then he tried to do
justify
the
it.
rendering errors on purpose in the first couple episodes, and they looked like ass.
Yeah, because then it was fake. Because he tried to do it. And he, refer back to the rule, he can't do anything right.
anywhere near anything resembling success. The amount of hurt you impose on innocent people due to your callous devotion to this fantasy is inexcusable. It's poetic justice that you'll never be anything.
Yes, accurate. Yes. I shouldn't have deleted that. I'm glad that's archived because it's true. And it's really mean, and it probably doesn't even... It's not even really justified saying because you're nobody and nothing. But it's true. So...
Back when the tweet was made, I would say that it was a bit much.
I have harmed people, apparently.
Yes, you have. Well, you've tried to.
Not
You
yet.
haven't. You haven't. You want to prematurely end my story, whatever that means. You've hit two of my channels with copyright strikes illegally. You tried to prevent Logan Allred from creating his content of his own because you gave him $200 for his videos that you never even did anything with. You tried to like copy my game show and make your own version of it, which you could have just done. Like, I don't care because I know that you're bad and you would have made it bad and it would have been funny to laugh at. But you didn't do it, so it doesn't matter anyways. But you've intentionally and
murdered
unintentionally
a homeless man in 1985.
You raped and killed a girl in 1990.
Oh my god.
But
He
What the
poisoned our
fuck,
water
dude?
supply, burned our crops, and delivered a plague unto our houses.
But no, I'm being serious here. Intentionally and unintentionally, maybe you don't see this because you're incapable of feeling basic sympathy for other people, that these things harm them, not physically, but because you're impeding their like creative work. And I know that because you were completely like subtracted from the creative process, but that's something that hurts people, dude.
Yeah. Imagine, Xander, the feeling that you're feeling of fear that your YouTube channel is going to get deleted because you've made so many false copyright strikes. And imagine that other people are feeling that because you've made so many false copyright strikes on them.
I bet he still serves his Coke the old way, 97 years later, the old-fashioned way.
You know what? I bet he does. That got me good, actually. It's not even funny. It's funny because it's not funny.
Don't know what he's getting at.
That's the best kind of funny.
But
Of course you don't.
I guess I can go ahead and respond.
Pulling out the big guns.
Somebody got in the comments and said,
This is me, by the way!
Somebody.
Just a person.
Some guy.
An unnamed bystander.
Some restaurant
Somebody once told me.
Some restaurant has a burger that explodes into cheese.
AI.
Fucking
No, I think this is amazing. I think there's something really cool about
That's not the argument.
video tools.
There's something really cool about AI? Yeah, you could say it's cool. That's not the argument.
It's neat.
Because Adobe is.
Have you
working on
considered
something
that AI
very
is
similar to
radical?
Firefly, they had the AI generation on Photoshop. Now they're planning on adding it to Premiere.
No one's
I think
contesting this.
Delayed, but it's gonna help people. It's gonna help people a lot, even if you're like concepting.
Not concepting something. If you're concepting it, that means you're coming up with the idea and organically creating it, not having a computer regurgitate something someone else already made for it, right? You're not creating content there by that definition. He says that, I don't approve of using AI in regards to replacing humans, but then he talks about uses of replacing humans, like replacing illustrators and writers.
Could hire some guy on Fiverr to write a script for you.
I promise, OpenAI has not paid me for this. But no,
No
I wanna
one's
get back
paid
on
you
the
for
Drake
anything.
Drexel bit here for a minute.
Your number one biggest donor is Social Security, I bet.
Ooh.
I appreciate his perspective.
No, you don't. You're not actually internalizing the words I'm saying. You're just so narcissistic that you'll just write it off saying, he's a hater and his life is going to get ended prematurely.
Seems to be some misunderstandings.
He probably
about
glanced
my
at your
creative
tweet and said,
process
okay, I'll
my
read this on
intentions.
stream.
I use AI tools like
He's like, something was said, not good. What was it? Don't yell at Xander. No, that's okay.
ChatGPT. I've used Freedom GPT in the past just to kind of test the waters on something independent. I've used Claude AI to streamline certain aspects of my work, but they're just tools. You can only use them in certain ways. They assist in generating and refining concepts.
So now we are generating and refining concepts. Later on, he argues that he wants to just refine concepts with AI, which is still stupid and bad and dumb and lazy.
Refining concepts like creating an entire logo
Yeah.
That's just refining a concept.
Refining concepts like doing a trivia video about the states. Can I name all 50 states? And he doesn't include all 50 states.
They do not replace my creative
And he says
direction.
it's just tools. Like,
Because it
tools
comes
can't
from-
be used to replace humans.
Well, moreover, he says, they're not replacing my creative intentions. What do you mean? When you use it to create an image for the final logo of your series, that's replacing it.
Human ingenuity. And in the digital
The
landscape,
indomitable human
I
spirit.
think it's important to adapt to new technologies and
Whatever.
explore how they can complement our creative endeavors. Just because I'm embracing AI doesn't make me a farce of a creative or...
No, it doesn't. Not necessarily, but you are a farce of a creative because you only create videos for the purpose of having this fake media company corporation thing to one day fuck Jenna Ortega. That's your MacGuffin.
Like,
You made a whole
somebody
series
else
out of
said in chat,
spite because
doesn't mean that
someone
I am
made
a
fun of
shield
you for
AI.
deleting their channel.
It's a recognition.
Recognition. He stammered, corrected himself, and still got it wrong.
A shield for AI. It's a recognition of...
He sucks so much. He stammered because he was saying it wrong and then said it wrong a different way. Was that satire,
opportunities
Xander?
It presents. I think it's exciting. And a matter of fact, I'm excited to showcase how AI can enhance creativity. In some
Well, I'm
upcoming
sure you're
projects that should
excited,
come
sure,
in
because that's
sometime
less
in
work
this
for
year,
you to
maybe
do.
in next year with Project Labrador.
Project Labrador is something he's been hyping up. I'm curious to see what that is. We don't know what it is yet. We haven't gotten any information on it. It's like
I believe, from what I've heard, it's footage of two Labradors podcasting on the side of the mountain.
And I think
I heard it's revolutionary.
I can
Relevationary. He mispronounced revelation in one video as relevation.
demonstrate how it's valued as a tool and not a
Well, that was
crutch.
intentional cinematic satire.
And as far as success goes,
By the way, I don't think he ever actually shows how you can use it creatively in comparison to replacing content creation traditionally. He just says that he's trying to do that.
my opinion about what is successful definitely differs from Drake Draxall's.
This is projection here. This is already projection.
For
They've
me,
used this
success
stream as-
isn't about achieving milestones or recognition.
What are you talking about? Every time you get anything, you were bragging about getting 25 seconds of watch time on average on your stream. You were bragging about PT Rod, who is somehow connected to Xanderbrain in some way, getting so many views on his Spotify. Anytime there's anything, you brag about it. I don't brag about that stuff, cause he's just genuinely projecting. I don't measure success by pecuniary measures. You want to host The Daily Show. You unironically tweeted out at Comedy Central that you wanted to host The Daily Show. You unironically asked for $3.5 million to create a series.
Comedy Central, please let him host The Daily Show.
I think they should.
Oh, no, it would further dilute him. He would think that he's successful, even if it was at his expense. Like,
Missions. It's about pursuing projects that bring personal fulfillment and happiness to me. I started
They
this
don't.
365 video campaign.
Yeah, you seem really fulfilled when you make 5 episodes in a row complaining that someone on Twitter makes fun of you.
he did the 365 idea so impetuously that it never occurred to him that it was a leap year.
Not days, 365 videos.
You said days before, because why else would you say... You said a video every single day. In fact, I'll pull that up and show you that now.
Oh, you got the receipts.
Oh, wow. He changed his... Oh, he's funny now. Guys, he's funny now. We're not going to look at his most recent tweets.
hasn't earned
I'm
that.
trying to scroll down just to
Maybe the
not
real
see it.
Comedy Central was his Twitter all along.
Let me pull up 365 from. He just goes and deletes it all really fast. Channel's almost daily video release schedule. So he's talking.
Almost.
Yeah, within reason.
This will be a meme one day. Like, he tries so hard.
He would be the type of person to post reaction photos
Here
of
he is.
himself.
Okay. At midnight on January 1st, I set out on a goal that has been difficult, but I've continued the goal. I promised myself and anyone who'd listened that I'd put out one video every day. Lie! So you did say that, Xander. Right there. Still lying to his audience.
Goal by the end of the
Well,
year
that-
is to have
the previous tweet was
365 videos on my
satire.
channel, live and pre-recorded. I understand skepticism, but
Another point.
I stand by my belief that success is subjective and it's individualized. And for me,
Yes.
that's
Comedy is
being
subjective,
happy
of course.
with
Yes, but you're not happy, Xander. You're not even a little happy. And it's so obvious you're not happy, dude. You have nothing going on.
something. Because for a long
But
time,
you
I
can't see
wasn't
the joy on his
happy
face, Trey.
with the things that I was doing. I was just doing it for the attention.
Yep,
And
you were. That's accurate.
I find it important to...
It's hard to comment on this because he speaks so slowly and inarticulately.
Yeah, I feel like we get.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
back.
Oh, let's watch some of his talent real quick here. So this is him reacting to.
That was my first reaction. Was like,
knowing
no.
when it was time to give up.
But then I realized it wasn't Ryan Trahan.
Wow.
What?
He dropped the phone.
Yes,
He
we see that.
dropped
Like that's
Very
not
good.
commentary. He's sitting in the corner and watching the video. Like I can do that too, Xander. He has headphones
least-
on. He can't hear us.
He's
At least
watching
he's-
the video.
At least he's saying the words instead of just like
Come on.
sitting there smiling.
What's going on?
I think
He opened the door.
helped make this.
Okay, for context, this is post when we pointed out to him that he literally will just play videos without commenting at all. So he is trying to desperately make commentary. I'm just pulling up an example of that real quick.
He's pulling up a video.
By the way, I'm not playing these, but can I collect all 50cc cups in Mario? While he's playing the 50cc cups in Mario Kart, he's saying, "Wow, these AIs are ass, dude."
But I trust them to make all of my creative work.
for the 50cc, yeah. Like, I don't know. Does it not exist anymore?
The rubber banding on ChatGPT is insane.
I can't remember what stream it's on. I don't know if it's the stream. It might be gone. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the one where he's watching Game Theory.
Well, that could be any of his videos.
The beginning. He's misspelled beginning, of course, because what's the rule? What's the rule, guys?
Anything he
licking
tries
doorknobs is illegal on other planets.
anything he tries will get him anally fucked. What?
Yes. Oh, fuck. Where is it?
I think it is in fact the video after the one that we watched.
It might be, actually.
So are we gonna talk about like the actually important thing that happened?
No, I mean, we have
This
time
is-
to kill
This is
here.
a lot of context.
All right, if
going
we got time to kill, let's watch some Xavier Renegade Angel.
I think you're so right for that.
Oh yeah,
This is called
he
Riz.
straight up like has like views where. Let me pull up a screenshot of it because I have it screenshotted.
Could have just done that the whole time, but whatever.
Well, I wanted to show it outright. Maybe I linked it to who I was talking about it with.
I'm TrollPilgrim.
No, you're not.
Hank Green special.
Hank Green special. I bet he doesn't understand a fucking word. Xander. Like he says. Sorry, I'm trying to find the stuff, but please make sure to be completely silent while I'm doing it.
Of course, this is what the people. This is what the people on the stream came for, is us watching random Xander streams instead of getting to the important thing.
Well, we can do both.
I'm satirizing silence.
Yeah, we're satirizing. This is what a silent stream looks like, Xander.
What do you have to say, TrollPilgrim?
About that idea where we watch Xavier Renegade Digital, I think we should do that.
More
and
like
I think we
Xander
should
Renegade
all go
Angel.
complete. Oh yeah, but I think we should watch it, and we should all go completely and entirely silent and not add any commentary, and then call it a reaction.
Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be like a deep satire of reaction.
See, white
content.
people they drive a car like this. Black people they drive a car like this.
Yeah.
Dragstar drives a car like
Oh,
this.
so
Can someone get footage of him hitting that
Oh,
pedestrian?
so it was the one we were looking at. Okay, sorry.
Crashes into the Burger King.
Well, didn't Drake hit a pedestrian on the
Oh, he
stream when he was
edited
going to
out
Burger
that
King?
pussy. Good thing I downloaded it.
He edited out what?
He edited out the part where
He ate that pussy. He ate me.
Eat that prison food. 4
Okay, so he edited out the part of this where he
Just as that Xander 445.
where he unironically like leaves the video up for like 3 minutes. Cuz here it's longer here. So he had to edit out about half an hour of content. Probably he might have gotten a copyright claim from it, honestly, or a community guidelines strike, because what he did was illegal, and also you can't even center align his fucking graphics.
Honestly, that might be. So, because you remember, this might be spoilers, but you remember back to the thing that we're going to talk about, where he says, like, since I got annoyed by a copyright strike or something, I went back to do the thing.
Something illegal.
Is that what this is? Is that what this was?
That makes sense, actually. I have this video downloaded, so I'm not going to pull it up here, but yeah, he literally put this up for like 3 minutes straight. What a shitter.
Anyways.
By the way, one of TrollPilgrim's friends is making fun of you, and I said, dude, Bronzy's making fun of you. I said, dude, fuck off, he's better than you in every way possible. And they said back, I think he is, yeah, that's kind of why I'm picking on him. I'm a sad person.
After that tweet, I suggest to him we have a debate, right? I'll read to you the texts, because I don't have a
He's reading us a bedtime story, guys.
I'm reading you a bedtime story.
I'm already tucked in.
I'm coming.
So...
Alexander?
I asked, let's talk about this on stream, because I still seriously... Oh, no, he texted me first.
Seriously?
I want to clarify that replacing humans at all is bad, right? In fact, I have his DMs here. Why don't I just fucking...
TrollPilgrim, honestly.
I'm working on...
TrollPilgrim, are you consciously talking right now?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, let's just read some of this like nonsense. I'm working on the TV network and streaming service for Xander Brand. I need the TV network. Like, he's so...
I can't imagine what kind of retard buys a meta... What the fuck were you saying to these people?
Now, some of you might be like, Drake, why are you showing these private DMs? Who would ever like share private DMs in order to get back at
it was for
someone?
my eyes only, so I guess I should have kept it to myself. I want to clarify that replacing humans at all is key here, is bad. I use it if I'm stumped on an idea or if I need to rewrite a document to fit the tone it needs to fit better. Fit the tone it needs to fit better. See, that's him without AI. That's his writing skills. I rarely use it in videos. I still seriously I'm available tonight. Do you want to come on my stream? I'm doing one about 10 p.m.
Jump scare.
I actually have to take that back. I'm busy tonight. Tomorrow night could work. I was having sex. That'd work. I'm going to put...
Dude, you don't need to fucking tell this to two minors.
Tonight. to announce
Hey!
it, and I'll put it up.
Hey, 15
on
and 14 are always
socials.
banging.
Do you have a format you want us to follow for the debate? And I just said your call, because I thought he would be normal about this. Silly me. Moderator will explain each round. It's basically we do openers, rebuttals, and then we can cross-examine each other. We'll do audience Q&A, and then we'll close and open a poll in chat. We will close and then open the poll. That's the link to join. Now, this is some weird third-party video service, Video Ninja. And I go, what
Told
is
him to
this?
assume he had viewers who were gonna do anything on the poll.
Yep. So I go, what is this? He goes, it's the VC thing. It allows me to embed each stream directly into a browser source. What's wrong with Discord? This is so much easier than Discord. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I mean, to be fair, Discord is asked for making stream displays and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to use instead? Skype?
I would use Skype if more people used it.
You can.
We might actually have to use Skype if we ever get Chris Christie on.
Like you can like embed video feeds and stuff. You can like move them around in Skype.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't like that format. There's little room for banter. Can't we have the laissez-faire stage? And then he says, he completely ignores my suggestion. Opening statements, 15 minutes total. Rebuttal round, 15 minutes total. Cross-examination, 12 minutes total. Audience
Cross-examination.
Cross-examination. We both interview each side, like in court. Closing statements.
He's treating this like a primary debate.
Yeah, like he's gonna be upstage alongside Vivek Ramaswamy. And
Gonna
please,
be calling you Donald Duck.
Little rat-faced
please,
cunt.
no applause from the audience. Except there's no audience. Oh, and then this is where a friend of mine needed me for something important for an emergency, so I had to leave for an hour, unfortunately. So I said, sorry to do this, I'll be back ASAP. And then he said, thank you, it was a wonderful idea. I just had no clue how to fucking do a debate. So that's what we'll read for now. There's more down there, but there's no context for it yet. So I'm just gonna play where we go laissez-faire here. I'm not gonna play the weird shit where we go one person at a time. The refinement, you say, the refinement of the ideas.
Look at his face, by the way.
Improves them
He
necessarily.
gets so insanely frustrated during this.
Could we talk
Sexually
specifics? Like, is there
frustrated?
an example you want to
I
talk
think he's
about?
thinking for the first time ever.
I mean, no, nothing off the top of my head because if
I like that he chose to wear a shirt that's the same exact color as the background. He could have just not had that background and chose something different.
you shit in my mouth, it's not going to be pumpkin pie.
Excuse me?
He's saying this was a weird point he was making where he's saying that like, oh well, if you're getting low quality content from AI generation, that means you're giving it low quality content. And I said, I agree. Is that your own content? Let me find that example real quick, just so I can
you owned him.
I kind of did.
Also, that is in no way how AI works, but
I think just any prompt you give AI is kind of low quality because it's just a prompt of something. It's not
tends
really
to be low quality.
anything
And I think that-
substantial.
I see. Can I stream? I'm trying to find when I said that.
But yeah, he was drafting his retirement in his head during this whole thing from debating.
Sorry, I'm trying to find it.
You got this. I believe in you. Everyone say.
Again, make sure you're really quiet while I'm doing
yeah,
this.
give Drake Drake your energy.
So I was I muted for a moment to go.
Okay, I'll just play. I'll just straight up just play the laissez-faire stage.
Be quiet while I'm talking.
Well, I don't know why I have to say that.
I'm TrollPilgrim.
No, you're not.
No, I'm.
Yes, I am.
No.
No, you're not.
I touched myself with thought of you.
I'm SpongeBob SquarePants to the thought of you.
Is there an example you want to talk about?
I mean, no, nothing off of the top of my head because if, like I said, if you shit in my mouth,
He
it's
organized this
not gonna be
debate.
pumpkin pie. And you rebutted that, so
You organized
what I
it.
think
You.
about that point
Not precious old Jimmy.
is why
Couldn't
not.
be precious
That's my
Jimmy.
question here: is why not? why would that content not be as
Always
good?
reaching his hand.
Because
You
it's only
defecated
using
on
the
my
data you're
short
given.
films.
Because it's just analyzing the data clinically. It's not created. People watch art. People watch creative work because it's fully sculpted and created by a human or humans that have an understanding to it. And it's like AI.
Watch
it doesn't
his face
have
here. Like,
an
he
understanding
winges
to it.
all
It
up.
processes the data and
Xander's trying to find a way to
conforms
disagree.
it to something that's different.
There's still
per
human
se.
expression. There's still human expression because
No,
you're
there's not.
taking what it's giving
Well,
you,
not
No.
wholly.
and you're still making something off of that. There's still human expression. A human.
No, you're not
still
making it. You're giving a
There's-
robot it,
it's a
and then they
three-step
guess what
process.
it's supposed to
you have
look
an
like
idea,
based on the other
you put it
images it's
through
been
AI,
given.
and then you take that and you turn it into content.
You take that and you
can't
turn
just-
it into content.
And I'm saying idea loosely. I mean, you're not going to be like, hey, as long as you're giving it content. There's no way. There's nothing that makes it more ingenuine than
Non-genuine.
if, let's say, I had writers and they were writing videos.
No.
I'm still being part of that
Nuh-uh.
process. I'm still
Well, because
writing
it's
with
humans.
So
Yeah, it's people who are making
how is
the
that
decisions.
AI? That's still
What
human expression.
which method would guarantee humanity in the art that's created? If you have art that's created 100% by humans and art that's created 99% by humans and 1%
Damn.
generated through
This show is
AI
a stream
and
that we're
processed
giving
through
commentary
AI,
to.
which one is more
Well,
sincerely
it's-
human created?
I mean, we're commenting on it. Like, watch his face here. It's just like
If any
I don't
aspect
think
of
Look
it,
at the top
makes
of
it-
his head.
I don't think that makes it less humane. Yes,
You know what? Fuck it. Pause the
still
fucking
using
stream.
AI.
Pause the fucking stream, Drake. Fuck this stupid ass argument. Fuck your stupid ass little beef on Twitter. You know what you guys need to do? Hell in a Cell match.
hell in a
You
cell.
two.
Throw him off the top.
I need to see you guys in a fucking ring or something, because you guys need to stop beating around the bush, and you either need to make up, make out, and have sex, or you need to wrestle.
No, I think whoever suggested the rap battle, I think they were real as hell for that. I would watch that.
Didn't
Well,
Drake
yeah.
suggest that?
No, that's
I
the
will
ultimate.
coach you.
The ultimate test. Xander be like everybody from the 313.
Yeah.
If Xander fucking Eminem'd you at like 8 Mile Eminem'd you, what would you do? Would you go home and kill yourself?
If Xander
I
filmed
think that's
like
the only
the
option.
if Xander films the like under a bridge anti-Trump freestyle that Eminem did, what would you do?
That was in a parking garage.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm talking about here.
Xander would do like Hobo Johnson slam poetry.
All right, watch
instead
this.
of
asking
rap.
for new things. I'm trying to understand why you think that you're basically saying it's bad because
You're a bitch.
it's making up it's making bad content. You're giving it the content. So if your
Watch.
content is bad
Exactly.
because you're using AI, you have bad content.
agree with that. I'm not using
Yeah.
AI content. Only one of us in this call is.
That's not what I said. I said if you
Oh!
He goes, that's not what I said. No.
That's Drake's girlfriend, asshole. Who the fuck is that at the top? What's your
I'm
problem?
not
I don't know
using
Drake.
AI.
I don't know these people.
The
Your
rapper?
content is bad. Like
I agree with that.
He's accidentally telling the truth here. All
Yeah,
right.
he's saying the right
There
words.
will come a day where their tongues will betray them.
Okay. So after this debate, I
Okay.
fucking destroyed him in this debate. By the way, I
Of course. The only reason that we brought it up here was because we wanted to see Drake own him.
Well, no, it's important in context because 2
Sure.
days later, we were approaching the 1-year anniversary of the Degeneracy Live stream, right? Series.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
The series?
and I wanted to go back and reminisce. But
Of course.
unfortunately, I was met with this. Hi, Degeneracy Live.
Hello.
We received
Hello,
a
YouTube.
copyright removal request for your video. Based on applicable copyright law, we removed your video from YouTube. Quote, media, quote, Mogul, criticizes us for criticizing him. Degeneracy Live 1. Content used. The rise and fall and return of JAS. So, already off the top of the bat here, it's wrong. the content that we use, the video that we use in the episode there is different from the video here, The Rise and Fall and Return of Jazz. They're different videos. It's not the content used. I'm trying to pull it up, but it's going to take too long. Content found in video, entire video, when it's not. Removal request issued by Joseph Alexander Simpson. How interesting is that? And then contact info, I covered it, so it's not doxing. Yeah. And then this means your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube, and you have a copyright strike. So, copyright strike, by the way. I need to reiterate that you have the decision when you're claiming content to issue a strike or not, if you want to do that.
That is something that we should emphasize. I don't believe that was the first, when he struck you, was that a strike or was that a claim?
It was a strike. It
Okay.
was also a strike.
So he did it again.
Yes.
I just want to clarify that in the time that this strike was there, you were a third of the way of getting the entire channel deleted. And we have more than 2 streams talking about Xander.
Ooh. Interesting how that works. But his rationale for this, first of all, okay, all right, I gotta go to Bronze's DMs now.
Yes, we have to talk about that.
So Bronze approached.
You may be wondering why.
Yep,
are we talking
that's
about...
me.
You might be wondering how I got here. You may be wondering why we're talking about private DMs in this thing. Funny you mentioned that. Due to circumstances we'll get to, which
Due to circumcision.
Due to circumcisions that I was not involved in, these DMs are now publicly available.
So
Which we'll get to. But for now, DMs.
Let's go to where this started. So I made a tweet saying, for the second time, Joseph Alexander Simpson has knowingly, illegally put a fraudulent copyright claim on one of my channels. It's illegal because it's an abuse of the DMCA law. If you do it fraudulently, you're breaking the law. And
yes.
I show some...
Then after that, I'm usually not involved in the Xander stuff, but the DMs happened before this tweet, so I want to get the timeline straight.
No, this tweet happened. This tweet happened before you released the DMs. Xander released the DMs.
Yeah, before I released the DMs, but I do want to talk about the DMs before this all goes public.
We'll do that.
So after I was notified that the strike happened, I don't usually get involved in Joseph's stuff, but since it involves my podcast, I wanted to learn a bit more about it. About, like, if there's anything behind this that I didn't, like, already know. Because I sort of expected bad faith, but I didn't know for sure because, frankly, I do not trust Drake to have an amicable conversation with Xander about this, so...
What?
Now, why would you think that?
So I DM'd him, like, so, what's up with this? With the screenshot of the thing. What's going on here? And here's his initial response to that. He says that he messaged Drake about it already, which...
Lie.
Okay. The video was intended for Drake's eyes only, and was not publicly available. Now, we should clarify that is true.
True, yes. He uploaded the video to me on Streamable, sent it to me. I'm not confident on this, so I'll say that up front, that, like, I believe I said over a voice call, because I said, like, hey, I want you to be on my podcast here. I think it'd be funny. This is before Degeneracy Live started. I want to be on the first one. But he couldn't make it for some reason, so he sends me that, and I don't know. I don't remember why he sent it. I think, and I'm not confident on it, but I think it's because I asked him for it and that we'd react to it. But I'm not confident if I told him this. So I mean, we'll assume that I didn't tell him that we did this. He shared it to me for no reason. And I reacted to it on stream without permission.
Yeah, so while all this is happening, just keep in mind that in some gray area somewhere, Joseph could have done something that would be justified. It's not the thing that he did. So then he clarifies, which, adds some levity to the situation. He talked to YouTube about it just to ask what his options were and they removed it.
On
so
his behalf.
Yes, so what he's basically saying is that he didn't like that we talked about this video on stream a year after the stream happened. So he talked to YouTube like, is there anything I can really do? And I guess they misinterpreted that as an actual takedown request. So then the video
They were
got
so
removed.
repulsed by that stream that they took it down themselves.
Yes. It's a disgusting invasion of privacy.
Of course.
And,
That he
and
shared to
then,
me. Go ahead.
of course. And then this next message is actually my mistake because I forgot the thing that we were reacting to in the first episode. I thought we were
You thought it was the
legitimately...
video featured in the email.
Yes, I thought it was legitimately this episode of his podcast that was on the email that was sent to us.
Silly. You.
We'll learn later that it was not.
So.
So then, I ask a clarifying question that is kind of important. If it was only meant for Drake, and you're this upset about this, why didn't you try to claim the episode back when it premiered?
Like a year ago.
Yeah, over a year ago by this point.
We'll see how he reacted when it came out.
Of course.
Because he was
just know that
pissed.
Just know that he did react to it. Both at the time and a little bit later.
He knew it existed, yeah. Definitely.
Yes. And so, this is him clarifying that it was a different video than the one that we were claimed for.
Okay.
Like it was a cut featuring two different versions.
As in admitting that the incorrect video is being claimed here.
Yes.
So, the claim is fraudulent no matter how you look at it.
Yes. Because I think the streamable one was like an early version of it before he re-recorded it.
Pilot
if I remember
episode.
correctly. Yeah. And then he says, he reiterates this. I only asked about options and they filed a claim for me. They filled a claim to the brim. I am planning on retracting as soon as it appears in studio.
Keep that in mind.
This was a mistake on the part of YouTube. He did not intend to take the video down, and he is going to retract the strike as soon as he's able to, which should be immediately because that's not how YouTube Studio works. But so I respond. I'm glad you're trying to get this resolved quickly, although I'm sure you're aware that Drake's been hurt by you obfuscating information regarding you trying to take his stuff, talking about you down before. That's ironic in hindsight. So unless you have proof of what you say, I do have to take your story with a bit of salt. Spoiler alert, he does not provide proof of the things he says.
What?
But also...
So a lot of salt, really.
A heaping of salt. A large crystal of salt.
A salt mine.
Did what mine? So, this is about when me and Drake started talking about it, and we obviously did not really take the story seriously, because YouTube does not do these kinds of things on behalf of people, usually.
On behalf, yeah, because that's illegal. To do it on behalf of someone else? Yes.
They had a whole lawsuit. They had a whole lawsuit in the 2000s that says they're not able to directly do anything in terms of copyright. But so I ask a clarifying question. You're saying that the now publicly available video YouTube says is involved in the strike is not the same one that we reacted to on stream. And he basically says, yes. The streamable link was the one I sent to Drake. The video they should be referencing, they should be hosted to streamable. Now, I tried to Google this before stream. I still don't know if this is true, but I don't think that you can use external video hosting sites within a copyright takedown.
No,
if I'm
it
not
has
mistaken.
to be within the. If you're trying to use the YouTube claiming thing, that's what the I don't remember what it's called, but there's like a library that the content ID. That's what it is. It has to have a content ID with YouTube's database to claim it. This random streamable link doesn't have a content ID, so you can't claim it on YouTube.
Yes, and there's a somewhat ironic detail about that that we might get to.
Can you believe that we would violate his privacy like this, though?
Oh, it's a shame.
And then him not file a privacy takedown?
Hi, SRV.
Hello.
Hello.
So yes, it at
So
the
yes.
time was unlawful,
It at the time was unlawful.
which I guess somewhat unintentionally implies that even if it was unlawful, saying at the time means that it was no longer unlawful when he claimed it.
Yeah, the statute of limitations had expired by that point. So then, next slide, please. So then, I
need to
fully
zoom
did
in.
not believe. I fully did not believe him at all. You probably should zoom in because this one's kind of tall.
Slender.
I fully did.
Who's
I
the last
fully,
one this is?
I fully
Slender
did
Man?
not believe his story because I know how.
Huh?
I know how. I mean, I don't know how YouTube copyright
I would
strikes
love
work.
to
But I know
see
how they. I know how
what's-
they don't work.
I would love to see Bronze naked.
I would love to see inside Joseph Alexander Simpson's mind, like if I bashed his skull open and fucking like.
It's a web of
You cannot be
madness.
threatening him right now, dude.
I would love to
But-
see SpongeBob SquarePants.
He's in the chat, bruh! Get out of
I'm
here!
not reading.
You. Yeah, you don't gotta read it. Just get out of here, you fucking
Read
dork.
the disclaimer. Read the disclaimer. It's meant to be funny.
If we're gonna do anything, then we're gonna do it after we've talked about all this. So,
Xander, I'm gonna say this. If you don't get out of the chat, I'm gonna find where you live and I'm gonna fucking give you a wedgie and give you
Just
a fucking
watch
swirly and
52
take your
weeks,
lunch
you can
money.
find it through that.
Yeah, I'm
Shove that
gonna
bitch in the
pull.
lockers.
yeah, there's also
I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna fucking
Continue.
take your lunch money, bitch.
yeah, there's
So
there's
that
another
was satire.
there's another important detail to why I DM'd these, which is because one, I already didn't believe his story, but two, a new piece of information was revealed to us. So I didn't want him to know that. So I was like, oh, I tried to like play it along, see if I believed it. So, oh, this was just a mistake on YouTube's part, and you had no say in striking the video besides just asking them for the thing. Like, yeah, that's a pretty reasonable explanation. If that were true, I would be like, yeah, that's a mistake, but I wouldn't fault you for that. Mm-hmm. And then he says, I was considering striking this, knowing this now. Knowing what now? I don't know. But I wanted to see if they still considered fair use and asked. I did
Considered fair
technically have involvement.
He's so averse to taking any sort of responsibility for anything. I technically maybe sort of kind of did.
Yeah. But also, fair use doesn't matter because this isn't a copyright thing. So
Yeah, so
I respond.
at all, this is not a copyright. Like, if
Yeah.
anything, you would file a privacy, whatever. It still would fail because it's public. It's a public video you shared me. It's a publicly accessible link. But even so, if anything would be appropriate, it would be a privacy notice. But if you're gonna go down that road, I'm gonna take down every video of mine that features my content in it on your channel, including the voicemail thing, including bits where you just show clips of my video with like no commentary or anything. That's just totally fucking infringing my shit. But
I think we need to emphasize that the guy that put a actual real voicemail that you left him in a video is mad that you reacted to a publicly available video.
Yeah. Well, it was for
Publicly-
Drake's side, though.
Well, it was like an unlisted video. So like,
Yeah.
but you know, the link could be accessed.
So that's the thing. In some way, some nebulous way, it was kind of weird to publicly like clown on that video on a live stream.
Sure.
But that's not a copyright issue. Anyways, I respond personally. I think this isn't a copyright issue, as I've said. Even if it was, our commentary on it would demonstrably constitute fair use, as we'll learn later from a little bird. Apparently, fair use doesn't matter if the video is private, but I guess. But if you're working to get this resolved, then that shouldn't be an issue. At this point, I thought that he was getting this resolved. And then I do my Columbo. One more thing. One more thing about your involvement, however. If you didn't directly strike the video, it was done by YouTube on your behalf,
Pause,
just as a
guys.
mistake.
Pause. I'm sorry. Pause.
What's going on?
So
What is
he
happening?
says in chat here. Do you remember a few minutes ago when I was talking about him just pulling up like a Game Theory Live episode for like 3 minutes?
Yes.
No commentary.
I was there when it happened.
He was saying that the video you're referring to was the exact moment my video glitched out because your girlfriend was calling me, and I briefly, it's not brief, it's 3 minutes, Xander, cut to full screen on the display to take the call. That doesn't matter, Xander. That doesn't matter if that's what happened.
That is you leaving your chair to go make dinner or something. As the same thing.
I'm not going to acknowledge him in the chat anymore, but I'm glad that he admitted that that's what happened. Okay, go ahead.
I'm glad he admitted that he was just as bad as Hassan. Anyways, if you didn't directly strike the video and it was done by YouTube on your behalf on mistake, why is the strike listed as a manual claim by you? Because, for those unaware, the only people who can do manual claims are the people in YouTube Studio. Like, there's a specific section, and that's the only way, besides, like, emailing YouTube directly to, like, take a video down and stuff like that. But you have to be the person to do the takedown in order for it to be a manual claim.
He is saying here, this video is no longer available due to a copyright claim by Joseph Alexander Simpson.
So, yes.
You see, that was his character. His character
the
did
character
that.
of Joseph. So, yeah. That is not something that YouTube can do by mistake, but he still tries to claim it. He responds, "It has my name, not LLC. I did say that it was his LLC because I didn't really read it. But I'm assuming the email was considered a takedown request." One thing about that, no, it fucking isn't. Because that's not how you email takedown requests. There are very specific things in place that you need to have in that email.
It's a legal process.
Including multiple copied and pasted disclaimers and like specific links and specific details. You cannot YouTube system, despite it being like the worst system ever for a video hosting site, they will not mistake someone asking, "Hey, this video has my content," and informally asking, "What is there anything I can do about this?" as a full legal manual takedown request. Yeah. Then, of course, I'm dubious about this, and so I just flat out go, like, "Can you show me your emails with YouTube in that case to like prove the things that you're saying?" And then he blocked me.
Oh no! You were hounding him, Bronze.
I was hounding him.
Asking way too many questions.
By asking clarifying questions and asking him to prove his claims.
You want him to clarify a takedown of a video on your channel?
Yeah, so that way,
obviously he messaged me about it, so he wanted to have a conversation about it.
Of course.
Idiot.
Of course, for all I knew, he already messaged Drake about it, and he was trying to get this resolved. It's weird that he would lie about the motivations, though. You're already talking about this on stream.
Yeah,
I publicly announced this, I guess, on my Twitter, saying either due to vindictiveness or incompetence,
still giving him the benefit of a doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, he is. I mean, so far he has not had an admission of incompetence yet. So
he said it's not an admission of incompetence.
Yeah.
He'll
so
never
an episode of our podcast was falsely copyright struck by someone who criticized on the show. I didn't say Xander because I knew my followers don't care about Xander. We'll most likely discuss the details publicly soon, since the things we've learned behind the scenes not make this look any better. I wrote that assuming that this would all stay behind the scenes.
And then
he went on damage control.
And then the real Joseph Alexander Simpson said this was explained pretty clearly. It wasn't, and you lied to me.
I'm not going through this again. Stop hounding me.
I have to go through this the first time for it to happen again. And then he does this little number. I could have retracted this notice, but I do believe that the streaming of my content that wasn't, at the time of the taping and filming, released to the public yet is a leak, which means it's not copyright, and therefore is unlawful.
So that means he intentionally did it, first of all.
Yeah, he sort of like halfway admits that he did it intentionally.
Well, he later doesn't admit intentionally. Like he did this on purpose.
He did do this.
And he's
So,
also admitting
he
that
has,
he's pretty much gone down the wrong avenue to do this, going
Yeah.
for the copyright strike.
I want to pay attention to the two images that he posted on there as well.
Okay. This is the full context of mine and Trapped Official. Now, that's me, by the way. That's not what the hell's his
That's
name?
not Chris Taylor Brown.
Unfortunately.
Could have fooled me.
Correspondence with the video. It wasn't supposed to be released. Now, this is the full context, guys. We got
Full context.
the streamable link with no context or anything around it. So we don't know if
Yes.
it was permission, yes or no, to share it. We know he
And
shared
then
it to me.
then a second separate image.
With the top fucking cut off. For perspective, it's an old video that wasn't meant for public consumption. I was planning on editing current clips and context where I actually own up to some of the mistakes and discuss them in detail. I got to get time off of work.
Hmm.
Full context. So you say...
There's no way this is cropped.
It is full context.
say-
If only someone had an even fuller context.
Fuller House. Even if you
Then
think
some-
you're... I hope you
Then some
understand
random no name is to apply to me.
that this is in no way what full context looks like. LMAO. And I point out, it's funny that the top of his profile picture is cut off. He chooses to use the word full context. That's not even the
Yeah.
full message. I like that how the top of his profile picture is cut off in the second one because he's so bad at everything. Like I said, including faking screenshots, where faking screenshots is probably the wrong word. He's lying by omission here.
Octoing screenshots.
Yes, where he explicitly seems to be cool with me playing the video. So this is after the stream, the originally. Good show. God, he
Good
was
show.
pissed.
Yeah, that
As
was.
you all know, after having your privacy invaded, you compliment the person who did it.
Dude, this guy
course.
thinks he's Pops or something, dude.
He
Jolly good show.
It was satire.
Mm.
Yeah, his character did it.
And then, Bronze, read his message here.
Okay. Well, I gotta fucking zoom in. Alright. For perspective, it's an old video that wasn't meant for public consumption. I was planning on editing in current clips and context where I actually own up to some of the mistakes and discuss more in detail.
Imagine.
I gotta get off work to film, though. I also do still plan on coming on Degeneracy, your podcast, where you violate my privacy. I'm really excited to come on there.
To do what?
And then you ask him, why would you say good show after seeing a violation of privacy apparently severe enough to strike a YouTube channel? And of course, I correctly say 0% chance he answers this, LOL.
Yeah.
And
Now,
no, it's been 2 days.
There are a couple things in the original thread that I want to mention. First of all is the initial two images that he posted in the quote retweet.
Sure.
Which-
how the hell do I find this? I don't know how X works these days.
It's literally right there. You click on the images.
Oh. Well, yeah, we talked about this, but go ahead.
So yeah, as you can see, these are the DMs that were not initially publicly available, but you may notice that there's full context.
This isn't... Is this what you said in response to this, or is this just...
That is not what I said in response to that. There's actually another message and also context that explains that I'm doing that facetiously because I don't want him to know that I know he lied.
Okay, well, let's go to your thing
And
now.
so, if he's going that route, if he's going the route of cropping DMs in order to make himself look better and make it look like I backstabbed him or whatever, then I'm just going to do what I should have done. And that's why these DMs are public. So that you can just plainly see that he's lying about the things he's saying.
He just lies about the most random shit that gets that could easily get contradicted. Message Drake about it already. That's something you can easily disprove.
Yeah. And also, YouTube did it on my behalf accidentally.
But also, at the time,
Well,
I thought I
but-
technically did it, and this and that. Idiot.
He
If we're
doesn't
gonna be
lie, he just
clipping-
uses misinformation as a tool.
Oh shit! There you go. Then here's our full conversation where you lied by saying that YouTube before blah blah blah. You already said this, yeah, and you were trying to actively attempting to retract the strike. It's also demonstrably true that he made no effort to communicate with us about this or before or after I contacted you, which is again lied about. Oh wait, gotta pull away from this first. Okay, so Bronze asks me personally in DMs.
Yes.
Did he message you? I said
I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to show anything. But let's just say, confirmably, no messages were sent about this to Drake.
Well, I do want to pull up one message here.
Okay.
It's kind of funny. So, he asked me, "Hey, did he message you anything?" And I go, "No," and he goes like, "Okay," and then.
Source?
God, where is it? And then, I mean, you asked for a source, and then I showed you that I messaged O.J. Simpson trying to get him to be on the show.
Yeah.
So.
Unfortunately, he didn't say anything.
He ghosted us, unfortunately.
Yeah, just like he
Is he
ghosted
more
everyone.
believable than Christy?
I think that's probably the worst thing O.J. Simpson has ever done.
True.
Probably. Yeah.
I mean, you're saying that probably. I mean, what? I can't even think of anything else.
Yeah, literally.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull up this thing I said in. Okay. Here it is. So I'm trying to pull. This is me. This is in conversation with me and Bronze here, where we say, "Why is he saying that he messaged me when he didn't?" I said, "I anticipate he'll either confidently lie or say he meant to but forgot to press send."
Or both.
Let's see.
On this, there was a message that didn't get sent. I thought I'd sent it, but didn't press send. He's so predictable. Like, there's the time code there, just so you know that like it wasn't. If this is important enough to put a copyright strike on someone's channel, it should have been important enough to guarantee communication. That one is legitimately my bad. I thought I'd sent it. I didn't, and again, that part is on me.
Wait. Is that an admission of incompetence?
Does he know the word sorry? My bad. That one's on me. God forbid I say sorry for doing something illegal.
I thought there was no admission of incompetence.
Well, none.
He's using that as his excuse.
I was about going to consider removing the claim, but with all of this uproar about, I am actually moving on without retracting it because it was indeed a lawful strike anyways. That's not true. Even if you believe the content should have been removed, there's enough inaccurate information on your strike to consider it perjury, and you still lied to me about your intentions and what happened to lead to this. I told you clearly that I explained what action I could take because I was considering taking action. Nuh-uh.
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 This is why you should always leak private DMs.
Yes! Cook
It's
his
the best
ass.
practice.
And then again,
Yes.
he stops replying. No copyright infringement was committed. The content you claimed was also not the content you linked. Okay.
And also, there's an image I posted in the content channel.
Okay.
So in case any of you were like, okay, there's no like real proof that he was the one who did this. Maybe it was still didn't like fully confirm it. So maybe it was still like YouTube who did this on their behalf, and he just like is doubling down now. If you look at the initial.
Did you remember to hit send?
I did, in fact, in content channel. You may notice in Xander's original
Oh, I
thread,
remember. Is
there were
it at
3
the moment
tweets.
I'm deciding?
Yeah, there were 3 tweets currently on Xander's initial thread, but there was a 4th.
At the moment, I'm deciding whether or not to let this go and release this claim, or whether or not, as is my prerogative, which YouTube themselves has backed up.
Yes. And that screenshot can only be created by YouTube in email if you are the one who sent the takedown request. Because they would not ask the shit if this was like a mistake on their part.
At Bronze Show could no longer message me because I didn't want to go through questioning again about a comma for no reason, about a matter so black and white.
That's how I found out he blocked me.
Yeah.
I didn't want more questions I didn't have the answers to.
Because he couldn't
fraudulate. Is that a word? Falsify.
It's probably his word.
It's his word. So yeah.
And the things he'd say.
He then messages me and says, "I revoked the claim. I will send you all the correspondence between me and YouTube when I get to a computer." How convenient, by the way, because you can't inspect Element on a phone. When you inspect Element, some details. Got you. Some emails. I'm not home at the moment. And it's impossible to access emails through your phone. Why is he got to get to a computer to access his emails? I don't have email on my phone.
He has a flip phone, Drake. He doesn't have that technology.
Yeah. You got a BlackBerry, it's fine.
And then I say, neither am I. It's impossible to access emails through your phone. It's not, but I was going to send the actual email files. What email files? What is he talking about?
Email.
As them not being changed. And I says, mobile screenshots are fine, but no need to do any of that, by the way, because YouTube, and this is true, when you make a copyright claim, YouTube will send you the full correspondence between the person that makes the claim and YouTube. A lot of people that make copyright claims don't know this. Lee Eck definitely didn't know that. So I was able to show the multiple times under which he lied, and that's why his channel got terminated for trying to falsely copyright strike me. Xander's done this twice, and the only reason his channel still exists is because he knows that I will fucking get his channel deleted if he actually insists upon following through with a copyright strike. So Xander, if you copyright strike this stream, I will go as far as I can in the counterclaim process.
Because also, to be fair, his channel should be terminated now because he does have a history of misusing the copyright system.
Intentionally.
Yeah, it's a pattern now.
Xander, if you copyright this stream,
I will give you $100.
I'm gonna come on you like you said you were gonna come on Drake.
I can't ding if you guys say it.
If you copyright this.
So then he says, was working. Oh yeah. I said, no need to, unless you just wanted to send anyways, and then he doesn't reply, so I say, interesting. He says, was working, and I'm like, I was at work too when this was happening. I was forced to deal with this while I was fucking bagging groceries. So then he just sends the, oh, shit.
Yeah, I was also in work when all this shit happened.
Yeah. Okay.
I was at school. I was getting my education, and I also did not know this was happening.
We were all doing more important things.
I turned off my display for a bit. I have to scroll past this because it has some private information on it, but my display is off.
Probably doing like algebra. What time of day? What time of day did this happen for you, Bronze?
Well, it was pretty much all day.
Yeah.
Okay, when did it start?
9/11.
Like right away in the morning.
Okay, what hour?
9:11 a.m.
Never forget.
Honestly, close to like 10 or 11 a.m.
I was in like English class. All right, I was reading Romeo and Juliet.
Good book.
Nice.
It is actually pretty good, but I can't fucking read
Here's
it.
the window. I'll be tossing rocks at your window.
I'll be tossing rocks at you, Drake. Fuck you.
I'll be tossing rocks.
Siri today at 8:46 p.m. Tell him I will touch you inappropriately.
Don't fucking read that shit out, bro.
And then my response months later with their follow-up. So you did intentionally copyright strike me. Months ago, sure. That's an admission there. But I didn't know my follow-up would cause them to resume the complaint. He made a follow-up. Let me make sure that...
Followed up to a takedown notice.
Yes. He followed up to this. I find it highly irresponsible that I get a community guidelines violation for reacting to a video, and yet this video has yet to be removed. So he was trying to get it removed.
Oh, it was the thing. He did get the community guidelines strike for the game theory shit.
Yes. What are my options? Has yet to be removed. What is that? How does that not say that you want it removed, Xander? You dumbass. I believe those are the real emails because like.
Also, the only option is to remove the video.
Yeah. Like, I removed the claim and will issue an apology on stream tonight. No need to make this a video. He's shitting himself right here. I have statements you made that contradict this.
At least he's gonna address it on stream.
Of course, responsibly too. I just didn't appreciate that I had already told Bronze I was handling it, and you still went public. Well, Xander, I also don't appreciate you fucking committing illegal copyright strikes against me multiple times.
Also, you were not handling it. You admitted that.
Moreover, he was the one that started leaking DMs. Like,
yeah.
And, like, I don't care that much about leaking DMs with stuff, especially when it's, like, important about this stuff. If it's something menial, I don't want to, like, leak it or whatever.
Yeah.
But
if you're going to complain about something being seen that shouldn't be for the public eye, you can't be leaking DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, he also just admitted that if the statement is true that he was trying to reverse the strike, the only reason that he wasn't reversing the strike was because we were asking why we got struck.
We were mean to him on Twitter. And then he says, I didn't appreciate that I'd already told Bronze I was handling it, and you still went public. And I said, you were the one that made the fraudulent claim. So,
depending on which story to believe, he was either handling it or not handling it.
You submitted a copyright to be fair, wasn't fraudulent. They rejected the first claim. And I said, was fraudulent. It was not a copyright violation. And I said, on the respective anniversaries of these channels, I'll take him a few days because like it was like a couple days before the anniversary of this channel, but both times they were on the anniversary of when the channels were created. My YouTube channel was created September 27th or 28th. And this channel, the first stream from this show was on February 23rd. He did it around those dates both times. The odds of that are about...
This truly is the Degeneracy Live 9/11.
Yes. So the Ludacris's birthday.
Yeah.
Of course.
So the odds
Happy
of that
birthday!
are about... I'm calculating in my head here about 1 in 100,000. So bad luck, Xander. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is this what the protagonist was talking about? Taking us back to the past?
No fucking way. I didn't pay attention to this. You also followed up and said you liked the show, so whatever. You could have said it wasn't cool of me to share it instead of doing something illegal. That's really what this all is, right? If he didn't like that and said, "Hey, like, you weren't supposed to."
If he didn't like it initially, you would not say "good show" and then in November try to take down the stream.
And then follow up with it after I kick your ass in a debate.
That is absolutely
and then
not
retire
why.
from debating.
Let's just clarify. That's absolutely not why this happened.
Yes, it is. It
I
happened.
in no way believe that.
It happened 2 days afterwards.
I mean,
everything happens 2 days after Xander does something.
Drake started arguing with Xander again, then the debate happened, then the copyright strike happened. So I do think there is a timeline there.
And I do agree it was caused by spite.
And then, that's not true, you made the claim in the first place. Unoriginally, yes, it was denied on the basis of failure use. Then when then once I made the comment I did, they removed it. So you did get it removed, buddy. And you did it intentionally. So you did it. If you intend to apologize, you should own up to what you did instead of continuing to lie and trying to win in the moment, regardless of how obviously disprovable your lies are. I long await the day you discover how to do the right thing without everyone bullying you into acquiescing, but also still resolving into some obfuscated mishmash of faction. I'm sorry. I'll leave it at that. He doesn't want to respond to anything I said because it's true. To play into your narcissistic delusions, quit doing the wrong thing for no reason. And this is true, and I stand by this here. We would have no drama, period, if he hadn't started this in 2022. If he hadn't, he started it by making the first claim.
Yeah. If he had never claimed you, then Xander would just be something that you show people once and we go, oh, that's kind of funny.
Yes. I would never have made my video, and with no efforts to recompense the damage you've caused for no reason. So, as you read in those messages there, he was going to issue a public apology on stream, because God forbid he does it to me, to my face, in DMs or whatever. I mean, he does say sorry. I'm sorry, I'll leave it at that. Whatever.
This is something that he feels the need to address to the nation.
It all has to be performative, obviously.
He did a fireside chat.
Because he is...
After recent frustrations followed...
Why the echo, first of all? Like an actual... Because
it's
he's announcing to the world.
from the Shadow Realm.
After recent frustrations following a community guideline strike.
Also, if you're wondering where the admission of incompetence thing comes from, chat, that's this.
The content of this video is provided for informational purposes only and does not constitute an admission of wrongdoing or incompetence by any individual.
Any individual S.
Yeah.
It's unclear how many individuals.
Depicted heroin. Any statements, actions, or depictions within this video are not intended to imply guilt, fault, or liability on the part of any person or entity. Legal counsel and public relations professionals have reviewed and approved this message to ensure compliance.
Who are these public relations professionals?
Me, bro. He contacted me.
ChatGPT.
I started like wiggling my fucking fingers after I said that.
What if it's the same legal Zoom guy?
He wondered, how could I retract the strike with the least accountability as possible?
How can I make this about me?
All of this is about me.
If you listen really closely, you can
regarding
hear the
a
water
copyright
cave,
claim I made on a YouTube
like from the stalactites.
This YouTube video belonged to Degeneracy.
You need to speak up a little bit.
Yeah, it's really
If you
quiet.
listen really closely, you can hear the water dripping from the stalactites in his cave.
Yeah. Holy shit, he's man in cave.
That had not yet been released to the public.
It's him.
With all the same copyright issues. If you look in general chat, that fucking image is literally just fucking Xander every time something happens.
How can I make this about me?
Pull the image up. Let the people see it.
I am.
Let me speak to the people, Piccolo.
Okay.
Dude, when you and Jim were doing that in VC.
Let's finish this up here. We're
Let's
nearly
end
done.
this.
Reflection.
Let's end this story prematurely.
Reflection!
Lack of proper communication with YouTube.
That's a name
The
drop.
electric chair's about to go off, right,
I
Bron?
decided to retract
Remember that?
Remember
Did
that?
he say
Jay?
come in this video?
the validity of my initial claim.
While I still believe in the validity of my initial claim, real apologetic. By the way, keep an eye out for the word sorry. Let's listen for it.
And for the word come.
I'm sure it'll come any second now.
It'll what in a second?
Ding!
It is crucial to maintain the integrity of the platform, and I apologize for any inconvenience or confusion caused.
Confusion. I'm sorry.
Convenience?
He confused himself there. You were the only one that was confused, Xander. We weren't confused. We knew exactly what you were doing more your evil shit.
Well, then I need to bring this up.
Another
Friends,
apology
if your
is
stream features more than 4
Drake
jokes come, it's probably
and
less
Bron
valid.
Show of
Thank
Degeneracy
you,
Live,
the real
who were
Joseph
affected
Alexander
by
Simpson.
these
I
claims.
think we'll get to that, yeah.
This is and will be my only statement on the.
You see, that pause is where you go, I apologize.
Yes! to Drake Dragsaw, and another apology to Drake Dragsaw and Bronze Show of Degeneracy Live.
Drake Dragsaw and friend.
And that was his.
And that's it. And then he goes on to play.
I think I'm about to cry, guys. Like that was so.
That was beautiful.
All is forgiven.
So he just to clarify, all he said was, "I did strike the video. I'm still right, but whoops."
I'm sorry for confusing you.
Yeah, I'm sorry you were.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Were affected by this.
Yeah, so I think that's it.
And then this is a bit from the end of the stream where like he clarifies why the statement was so shit.
I keep track with engagements.
Oh, okay. Should we talk about the engagements first?
Oh, I love engagements.
I keep track with engagements, right? And
That's why I've been divorced so many times.
I'm ignoring this.
Yeah.
Ignoring what?
It's bullshit.
New tweets he was making.
It was hidden by the. This reply was hidden by the original post author. No.
Damn.
Idiots. Oh, he.
Oh
also...
wait, I didn't realize what that was. He hidden the reply.
He sucks so
Oh my
much.
god.
He sucks so much. Also, I gotta point out that his handle is grayed out here. That means he muted you.
Oh my god.
So, he says, going wide,
got
issue
under
a
the
prepared
skin that
statement
much.
about the incident with the da-da-da-da-da. And you say, you should fire whoever wrote that statement. You can't fire ChatGPT.
And of course, later he responds to that on stream, but he did have an initial response to my reply.
Ignore my woke leftism up here.
Oh, okay. Did have an initial response to my reply that we should see.
Oh, yes. That we should see. So this is... Thank God it wasn't satire. So this is what Bronze said to me under... whatever this is. Oh, this is the wrong post. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made fun of him. Fuck. Fucking Twitter sucks. All right.
Can't believe he hid the reply. It's so
yeah,
funny.
right? Like, I said, my guy unironically put a subtitle stating he did nothing wrong under his quote-unquote apology.
Yeah.
Thank God this wasn't an admission of incompetence. This guy here, he's a fan of the show. Hello.
He's
Hello.
cool.
He's neat. I like him. I mean, I don't talk with him that much. I probably should though. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of the content. But no, Your Honor, I did nothing wrong. Yes, I know I confessed to the crime and apologized for it, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I had a disclaimer that I did nothing wrong. So yeah, he did respond to that.
Thank God it wasn't satire.
Thank God it wasn't satire.
He was
What the fuck does this? What the fuck does that mean?
I'm just here.
He's implying that the subtitle was meant to be satire.
You just don't understand his humor, Bronze.
The whole statement was a satire of statements, bad PR statements.
Okay, if it was satire, then that means it was an admission of wrongdoing and incompetence.
We can pull up the image of the guy pointing to the fuck. We can pull up to the image of the guy with the fucking shirt if we have to explain to you what satire is. And of course, I replied to this asking, what is it satirizing, if it is, which I don't believe it is. And then he immediately deleted that tweet.
Yep. Okay.
And this is his official response.
And I just want to say,
I love you. I'm gay.
When will he finally just confess his love to you?
To me or to Bronze? Because either way,
To both of you.
I feel like there's more tension between him and me right now.
I see what's going on online.
Cool.
And I want to point out something.
What are you pointing out?
You guys are bitches at the end of the fucking video.
Yeah. I want to rewind a little bit here. I'm sorry I'm jumping all around here. Is that he has this weird thing where anytime I criticize him for anything, he calls me a hypocrite for this and that. Even if what I'm doing is not hypocritical. Even if it is hypocritical, does that not, like, that doesn't invalidate what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. But also, like, he said that, I made a tweet saying someone should give me $400. That'd be funny. And I said that as a joke, and it's a joke, because, like, the joke is that I'm asking for it with no context or anything. But I made that tweet as, like, a subtweet to myself because I spent $400 on getting my car fixed. That was the joke. But, like, no one got that part of it. It was only just me saying that. And I wasn't anticipating someone sending me $400. I didn't even give any avenues of it. But he's saying that that's being hypocritical because I made fun of him asking for $3.5 million. So,
that's the part that I emphasize all the time when I talk about Xander. Midpoint Americana is the only thing that I'm like, holy shit, he actually did that.
Okay.
He was proud of it.
Let's put a ribbon on this bad boy.
Certain things that I can or cannot say.
Oh, shut up, dude.
In regards to my statement at the opening of the show.
You're so highly regarded.
It was pre-recorded.
He's really building to this joke.
It was edited out for
no, this isn't what you think it is.
Legal reasons. And AI.
Oh, he edited out the saying "I apologize" for legal reasons.
I can't speak on the specific situation without having like an actual clearance.
Clearance. He's under NDA right now.
So either he is lying that he has to do all this legal stuff because he knows that if he admits that he's did anything wrong, his channel gets terminated, or he did legitimately rope some random LegalZoom guy into this and made the situation unnecessarily complicated for him.
But I'll leave it at this. I messed up.
Okay.
Yes.
This is not me admitting to wrongdoing. I want to make.
Fuck off, dude!
I committed wrongdoing, but this is not an admittance of wrongdoing.
I messed up, but that doesn't mean I did anything wrong. What does it mean then?
Well, he clarifies.
Listen. I was right.
I've been up 5 days. I can't get no rest.
That clear.
But sometimes it doesn't feel right to be right.
Like illegal wrongdoing. I messed up because I shouldn't have made a claim.
Yeah, legally he committed no wrongdoing, but personally, because we feel bad, he's apologizing.
I messed up because I shouldn't have made a claim. Which, by the way, he's lied about saying that he didn't even make a claim. But
that's not what that is. The claim is not the person-to-person issue. The claim is the legal issue. So you did just commit to legal wrongdoing.
From person to person.
Say it.
But legally.
Why are we dead silent?
Because this is him trying to talk
Well,
off
he's
the
dead
dome
silent.
here. He's so bad at talking. This is him speaking
No,
extemporaneously.
This is him talking live on top of the fact that he's either legally bound to not say anything or pretending to be legally bound. And he thinks that that's what legally bound looks like, just not saying anything.
I was in the gray. So, you know. Yeah.
I was in the 6 with my woes.
Thank you.
I was in the gray. That's not a turn of phrase.
Put that out on the social.
He was in the.
He's gonna clip that and put that out on the socials. There you go, guys.
I think he's saying now, you guys go clip that for your fucking podcast, nerds. Well, we did.
Why did you do the millennial pause?
Not just the clip. We showed the clip. The full clip.
We always show the clip.
We always show the clip.
Know that things are a bit more complicated than simply.
Yes, we are. We're wrapping up soon.
It's a bit more complicated than simply be able to just be like, yeah, I like.
As soon as Xander stops
rambling,
rambling.
that I'm gonna like lose my shit out here.
He does say the thing that I said he would say.
I don't know how to explain.
I'll wait here.
I can't just come out and make a statement without getting it clear. Because if I said something potentially incriminating, not that I did anything wrong, but if I said something incriminating, then there would be an issue. I think that's.
If there's nothing that you could say that's incriminating, then you can just say whatever you want.
Incriminating.
Xander, we're not gonna press charges against you for this, buddy. Like, we're like, you take things so seriously with like this fake media mogul corporation thing, but it's.
Well, I mean, if he does admit fault, then nothing happens because, like,
Look,
it's
at
been,
most, we'll take him to content court.
Of course. It's been 2 days, so YouTube isn't going to do anything, but there is a realistic chance this channel does get terminated for multiple violations of perjury.
Yes. Okay, so, I mean, is that it there for that?
I believe that's the last thing in the timeline.
Do we want to play his witty joke?
No.
The Bill Clinton one's kind of lame.
No, it's witty.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I'm sorry.
You
Play
misspoke.
It's a better joke than I expected him to make, but it wasn't like funny.
It's not a joke. It's just a reference to a thing.
Yeah, and it was yet another example that even with whatever legal qualifications he says that he's involved in, he felt no remorse for what he did during this entire situation.
He's just deflecting this. Okay, are we gonna watch the most recent, the one that was uploaded during 52, not 52 weeks, that's not our show, Degeneracy Live.
Well, all of them were uploaded during 52 weeks. That's the show.
Oh, he's back in this room again. 4 minutes. All right.
He's back with the shirt off. This is the thing to finally cap off the saga.
A bunch of degenerates may be responsible? Question mark.
Bunch of degenerates.
He said the name of the show and the thing, name of the movie.
That's why they call it that.
Most of this is just credits, right?
Oh, 100% chance.
Found this note. It says, reflect more on
You
yourself.
can't see it because you're fucking. You suck, dude. You suck at content creation so much.
Deactivate.
You will find me.
I know that's probably intentional, but why does all that writing look like he was trying to draw the like cool S? That's his like evil handwriting, I guess.
Let's read it. He said it, but I didn't hear it.
The note.
Reflect more on yourself. Yourself is one word.
Yourself.
Fucking dumbass.
Well, that's the
You will find
character.
me.
Also,
Yeah.
I gotta say, this graphic here for the note, that's something else. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but that text, it's not really on the post-it note.
Wow.
Dude, that's real Disney, man. That's high production.
I mean, you have a degree in graphic design, so you'd notice
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
I don't need to look at a note. I've already started my sleuthing.
Oh!
Sleuthing.
He's done some sleuthing. Oh, this is episode 39, guys. We have 13 more to make up in the next 16 days. So, buckle up, buckaroo.
Why? Why is what I want to know.
Because you suck. Because you made an illegal copyright claim against us and make terrible content that's funny to laugh at. Answered.
Why would you try to do the same things that this guy did?
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, this fucking guy, like, points behind him. This fucking guy did that.
This guy.
You're still talking about the Rotunda guy, then.
No, this guy in the shirt.
Oh, yeah, this guy.
He's right, but he's not going about it the right way.
He's still doing DreamWorks.
So you want to try to teach me a lesson.
He really wants to be in a DreamWorks movie.
Gathering. Because I'm waking up every morning to...
You're waking up every morning? Are you kidding me?
Every day I wake up.
From your people.
Every day when you're walking down the street.
From
And I said, hey.
This is not going to be the end of me.
It's going to be the premature end of me.
My hand smells so good.
My visit to the White Rooms.
My visit to the White House.
Resilient.
Which he wants to run for, by the way, when he's old enough.
He could do it.
I think he's earned
I
it.
trust his take on international politics. He made this one tweet. I'm sorry. He made this one tweet. It was about a Palestinian child who was 11 years old. He had a YouTube channel. It was like a Let's Play YouTube channel, right? And he wanted to get to 100,000 subs. And then Netanyahu blew his fucking head off, right? So the tweet was in memoriam of that. And Xander says, in an alternate world, this could have been me. It's sad to realize that this war has come to this.
In a better world, it would have been you, Xander.
Dude, Siri, you were right. He does just try to make everything about himself. What is this guy doing?
How can I make this about me?
And then
Actually,
he
so
says, I'm
insane.
sad that it's come to this, the death of
I
children.
mean-
It started with the death of children. What are you
It's
talking
been the
about?
death of children.
I mean, you are right, Xander. Putting yourself in other people's situations is how empathy works.
But you don't really say that out loud.
Yeah. What is this guy's fucking issue?
I want to pull that up just so you know that we're not straw manning.
That's a diabolical fucking thing to say.
Yeah, he's so devoid of like human emotion.
In a better world, it would have been.
Damn. Here it is.
I'm just saying.
This could have been me.
Xander literally responded to Palestinian child murder with, "God, I wish that were me."
No, he said, "I'm glad that's not me."
You cannot be saying this shit. Send me this fucking tweet. I'm gonna call him a dork.
His idea of empathy is imagining
We're gonna jump
himself in headlines.
I mean, I guess that's what you do, like, you know, subtly, I guess, with yourself when you're feeling empathy, is that you, like, because you care about that person, because you could be, I guess,
empathy is,
it, but, like,
you're not supposed to say it out loud, like, wow, that could have been me. Like you're supposed to be like, it's a unconscious thing. You're supposed to be like, wow, that could have been me. That's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, like, consciously do that unless you lack empathy.
Xander's about to stream, so I think we should cut the stream soon so we don't counter-stream him.
Oh, of course. We don't want to steal all of his viewers.
Don't know what you're trying to do.
You're right. In a better world, it would have been me. Xander just said, yeah, fucking stop sucking my dick, dude. I'm not gonna fuck you.
About to come after you, and I know you don't.
I'm not reading the chat.
He's about to what?
Wait, hang on.
Hit the ding!
Understand it because time is ticking, and I'm about to come after you.
The time is ticking, and I'm about to come.
That's what the whole series been waiting 52
Xbox,
weeks
record that!
It all comes full circle.
What's
this one full circle?
He's coming in a full circle.
Getting all 750 of my followers to jump this fucking geek. Send tweet.
Do it.
He's gonna kick your ass.
He's gonna kick...
He's gonna kick Rotundo's ass.
Dude, he fucking... He heard the joke I made about you guys wrestling, and he fucking took that to heart.
I know you're not. So your mind tricks aren't going to work on me.
Mind games.
Your Jedi mind power.
Dude, it never gets this... He looks like he's about to fucking cry. It never gets this serious.
Like he's about to cry.
It never gets this serious.
I'm gonna let it tick by. There's nothing.
13 days, specifically.
13 days, yes. Less than 2
It
weeks.
never gets this serious.
16 days, sorry. 13 episodes. 13 weeks in Xander time, though.
Don't give me that fucking look, dude.
Because
Don't give me that fucking look.
Hang on, I have to say this, and this because
Angry
this
face.
is just the more proof that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He said that every episode is meant to be another week. So there will be episodes that clearly happen sequentially.
He just rambles to himself in the corner for an entire week.
There's episodes that happen like in sequence that clearly happen over the course of like 5 minutes, but it's like 3 different episodes. Like one of them is a phone call, right? So we see one side of the phone call, then we see the other side. Did that happen over a week? I love.
Yeah, they put him on hold for a long time.
It's just the little things in this. Like he says, oh, it's the Aunt Gownist that's uploading these. The Aunt Gownist is adding credits and like original graphics and animations.
Well, no, that's
being
the
courteous.
That's the ARG.
That chair is decrepit.
Did he just say time to shit?
He's tired of the shit.
Dude, it's time, dude, with what he's been fucking saying, it's time to come.
Okay, he made it just over halfway. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll let it slide this time.
Closing
Okay.
remarks?
Okay, I need closing remarks, everyone. I do want to put
Come.
this on stream just so he doesn't mention this. He made a
Who the
tweet
fuck
saying-
changed their profile to that?
That's him. You said your
No, look at the fucking voice chat, bro.
Oh, there he is.
Is this real?
Real.
Anyways,
Change your whole profile to that fucking
I'd like
name.
to point out that since we're talking about this, earlier in the stream, he saw that we were making fun of the face he made, so he made it his profile picture.
Uh-huh. He's so
Try
funny.
and like, yeah,
To own us? What?
to make it feel like he's like, yeah, I can be that, I can joke like that.
But he can't.
I don't think he can.
Anyways, he says, I'm genuinely sorry to Bronze Show Tract Official and anyone else affected. Wrong form of affected. That's typical quality I expect from Xander.
Apostrophe you are, but still,
Sure. Thank
It
you.
should not.
Alright, so
It should not have taken an entire 3-hour stream destroying his entire career, but I accept it at least.
I don't on Bronze's behalf because I'm his lawyer at Bronze Show LLC official.
Bronze, we
we do
haven't had
not.
our responses vetted yet.
Yeah, my
We do
public
not accept this
relations
apology,
consultant.
and we're gonna fucking kill you.
New statement released. You're right. In a better world, you're right. In a better world, if would have been me. More Xander quality there. Xander, don't be like that, you fucking loser. Don't kill yourself.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
You fucking dork.
Anyways, guys.
You should
Anyways,
live now.
I just want to say my closing remark, which is that Xander, I genuinely hope it strikes fear in my heart imagining you becoming successful in any industry you strive to be in. Because the behavior that you have shown throughout this entire situation has shown me that with what little power you are given, you choose to do things like this.
All right, my closing
He's
remarks.
So callous about it, like completely devoid of any sort of recognition, even that what he's doing is bad. He will just to add to the delusion that he's part of a media corporation. That's what the first strike was all about. Because that's what other companies do, I guess.
Yeah, that's what the guy he hired on LegalZoom told him to do.
Yeah.
This fucking uncle. And now, here's my closing remarks, alright? You kept saying come in that way. Either you and Drake need to get in a Hell in the Cell match and you need to get your ass kicked by Drake, or you need to open an OnlyFans and you and Drake need to fuck. I'm just saying.
I'm
this
still
is
up
the
for
only...
I'm still up for moderating the rap battle.
that can work too, but that's gonna need a supplement of one of those two. But I think that a rap battle's good.
Xander would AI
can do it
generate
during.
something for like a rap prepared for it. I feel like in 2 days he's gonna come to me, and he's gonna say
it has to be freestyle.
No. He's gonna pretend like he's gonna freestyle something, but he's gonna have it like pre-written or something.
Then he goes
you have to share your screen.
Oh, fuck, and then he brings out his note code.
Yeah. He was like AI something. All right. SRV, you get the final say.
So listen, TrollPilgrim's after me, I guess. So Xander, listen. These copyright strikes, man, go against the spirit of Xanderbrand Mondays. So we gotta stop that immediately. In the spirit.
That's the biggest sin of all. Yeah.
If you don't stop these copyright strikes, I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Alright, my closing remarks. Deactivate all your accounts. Deactivate your YouTube, your Instagram, your Twitter.
That would be good. Yes.
Leave the internet.
You're fucking streamable.
Yeah, streamable. Gone.
Or we're gonna come to your house.
We didn't even mention
and
that.
Cancel your phone
We're gonna
plan.
what to his house?
And we're like the zombies from Plants vs. Zombies.
We completely
We are freaky!
You.
Didn't even mention the fact that when the video was taken down, the streamable link didn't even work.
Yes.
Video was down by the time the stream got copyright struck.
Yeah, so how is YouTube gonna check the again, more intelligence from him. All right, good night everybody. Good night everyone.
Good night everybody.
Good episode everyone. Thank you. All right.
Very good episode.
Hell yeah.
And if I don't
All right,
see
time to
you,
go,
good
Goon.
afternoon, and